Not all of us can afford to file frivolous lawsuits against each other.
Not all of us can afford to do our
Daska's
taxes.
suing me in 37 states.
I'm suing you
Only
in 39
37?
states.
I thought it was like 52 states.
And the District of Columbia.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Which really is its own state. Like, if the Vatican City is its own country, then the District of Columbia is its own state. I'm saying that right now.
Not if it hasn't attained statehood under its current governmental authority.
I don't care about the government.
Tegan tried to do taxes for 30 minutes today.
I did. It fucks me up every time.
Didn't you just go? Why don't you just go to hrblock.com and do that?
Why don't you get
What was
connected
I
for
doing?
free
Not
with
so
Education
fancy.
Connection?
Why don't you use today's sponsor, NordVPN?
I need that
Yeah,
I was just
NordVPN.
saying hrblock specifically because that's the one that I use.
Tegan-
Looks that okay.
Tegan mined a
not sponsored.
cryptocurrency, transferred it to a website, transferred it to another website, transferred it to another website, transferred it to another website, and then converted it to a different cryptocurrency and then sold it.
It was important for my money.
Shut up, horse.
Shut up, cat.
Shut up, llama.
Shut up, James Charles.
Among Us cock.
What?
Jimmy Fallon, please. We cannot handle the amount of Among Us cock in the chat. Please hire more mods.
I don't even think he has mods.
That's the
Jimmy
problem.
Fallon,
People keep
please.
saying Among Us cock in Jimmy Fallon's Twitch stream, and they can't ban him.
No, there's
Okay.
no
They
mods to get
can't
rid
ban
of
them
it.
fast enough. Are we playing D&D now? Do you want?
Always. We're always.
Do we need to introduce ourselves?
Do we? Hi, Shrek.
Hi, I'm Dungeon Daddy, TheAceOfHam, Tristan, me. That's
yeah.
me.
6 people murdered.
Say who you are, Tegan.
Hi, I'm Tegan, and
Hi,
I'm Rogue
Tegan.
Blades. How could you be Rogue
Who are you,
Blades?
Nazca?
Cares. I'm Roxanne, and I like rocks. And thank you, Milk Dugs, for the tier 1 sub to the Ace of Ham.
Milk Diggs done did it. Hi, Czar.
How
Who
dare.
are you?
I am CzarBeefcake. I am Robert Bob Lynn, and I exist in a state of perpetual suffering.
I cannot believe that every time Bob has introduced themselves, they have gotten less and less enthusiastic.
You know what I realized?
possible.
All of
Less
us-
and less
somehow possible.
enthusiastic. It's just like
You're slowly losing faith in us.
You know what I realized? All of our names start with R.
No. Good talk. So
Good talk.
let's do some D&D now. let's
Okay.
play D&D. Let's do that.
How do we do that
So,
again?
When we last left off, having beat the colloquially named Fire Witch, as Roxanne called her, you kidnapped her back.
Yep.
Having her kidnap Roxanne earlier, you brought her to the boat. You imprisoned her. You imprisoned one of her minions, who is a guard. You interrogated her. That went poorly. Roxanne did some shit, some fucked up shit.
You know it.
Then, having gained very little information that you didn't already know, you went and started helping, get ready to leave, essentially, this island you were on, Brigandine Island. In this case, you started doing that. You talked with the cantankerous Kyle. Roxanne received a message from her what would you call it? Her patron, sort of, kind of, not really.
I don't even know.
You spoke with a fellow who told you about an issue that apparently had occurred on the Whispering Isles, or at least that his cousin had not come back from there for quite some time. And then, as everyone was gathering around, helping move...
daggers.
Yeah, that happened too. No. As all of this was happening, you heard off in the distance the trumpeting sound of some sort of trumpet, some sort of distress call, essentially. And all of the guards that are currently down on this this dock. So what we're currently looking at here, if we're looking out from this area, down past these mountains out into the docks, there's currently 3 ships in port right now, 2 large like cargo ships, and then 1 smaller ship that is actually the Sea's Deceit, specifically the ship that you 3 came in on. Nazca's having a hard time right now with something.
I hit my microphone. Sorry, I put my head down on my table.
Nazca hit their head on their microphone about 6 times, and you made your way. Well, not made your way. You are currently looking at the guards that are heading up towards the landlocked lady, the big ship that is up in the mountains above the port. Nazca, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just touching my microphone stuff. No, I'm not okay. I'm never okay. My eye hurts right now.
I'm sorry to hear that, Nazca.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to cut it out.
That can it wait till after the stream?
Are you using scissors on your microphone?
No. I'm using this
Are you
really
just-
nice knife.
This is Nazca right now.
You guys like my ASMR?
Okay.
Just fucking stabbing into your microphone.
So, with
forgot
that in
I
mind,
I decreased the sound limiter for Discord. I forgot about that because it was cutting out my voice.
well, now it's cutting in you punching your microphone every 3 seconds. So, Nazca's point was not to cause you to do it. So,
It's gonna be a long 3 hours.
I'm
with all of this in mind,
decreasing.
as Rogue, Roxanne, and Bob, as the 3 of you are standing here next to this, remember, Tegan, are you talking?
Tristan, you're not supposed to talk about my. When I mute, I'm trying to
I
get.
can't
into
tell if you're
character.
muted or not. I can hear you. I'm
I would,
petrified.
yeah, but you can hear me in real life. Shut the fuck
I
up.
don't know what's happening. It sounds like you were talking to me. I was so confused.
Fuck off.
I was petrified. I just suddenly heard Tegan shouting in the other room. I'm sorry. We need to. Tegan, you need to stop. You need to be put a stop to.
You need to put down.
So
I can hear him through your microphone.
yeah, I can hear him. Jesus Christ, Tegan, calmate. You can just. You can...
I can hear him through your microphone.
Okay.
That's
Well,
how loud he is.
this has certainly been the least
I walk towards the guards.
coherent intro.
Let's
You're
see
following the
go.
guards?
Yeah, I'm walking to the guards. I go see what the guards are up to.
Okay, they are all
Especially 'cause I was
currently
going in the lane
rushing.
like-
You can see all of them currently, the guards themselves in their brigandine armor, the same like blue and gold and yellow set of armor.
Burgundy
Head
color.
up. Yeah, they head up the several different sets of stairs and otherwise that go up to the landlocked lady. You can see them starting to like weave through and move their way up as quickly as possible. Those trumpets, they seem to be rather disturbed by
Important.
the trumpets and thinking that there's
Yeah, I
something
go.
very
I
important
run up
happening.
with them. I run up with them. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
so
where I was still
Roxanne,
going.
are the other
'Cause
two?
I was gonna go to.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to the landlocked lady anyway to get fishing equipment.
You did that.
I did it already.
Yeah, you came back.
I did. I didn't know that. I thought I was
Maybe
still
not.
going on my way. No, I thought I was.
Oh no,
we
you went and
ended on-
talked to a fisher about doing that. Okay. Yeah. So
No, I went to go talk to some local about where I could get fishing equipment, and he
Yeah,
said
okay.
the landlocked lady, and then I was heading up there now.
I was wrong. You are
Aka.
right. So, Rogue, Roxanne, and Bob, are the 3 of you following these guards up?
I am.
I think we broke them.
Yeah,
I
I'll be
was
following.
still helping, but I guess I can follow.
Well, okay.
yeah.
I mean,
They're getting out of sight of me now, so I'll probably follow.
Roxanne and Bob, or at least Roxanne, starts to go up there. Now, all 3 of you are much more like dexterous and otherwise able to maneuver better than these guards, so you could technically probably make it up there before most of them.
I want to
If
beat
you
him.
want
I'm
to
gonna
figure
race
out
him up
what
there,
is
and I'm
going
gonna
on.
beat him. I'm gonna
not
beat
gonna
him
race
to
him
it.
up
I'm gonna
there.
race him. I'm gonna fly up to there and just beat
I would
him.
like to keep my distance a little bit and keep an eye on both Bob and Roxanne, so I know they're not dead.
Okay, Bob, are you
I'm
staying
never-
with Roxanne?
Bob has had a
You-
long-suffering 48 hours. He has not gotten to sleep, and he doesn't know how long.
I
And,
thought you slept last night.
You had
his
a short
spirit,
rest.
the last little bit of hope that he had is crushed hearing these alarm klaxons go off. And he just starts trudging up the side of the ship to get to where the guards are going.
Okay, so you just start
Like
following
doing a
Roxanne.
walk.
essentially?
with the boots of spider climbing, just like
He just-
shoulders just slumped, just like trudging his way upward.
Okay, so you can
I
keep with
just
Roxanne,
imagine-
both of you beelining to the ship. Okay, so the three of you, Rogue a little bit behind, head up to the landlocked lady. You make it onto. You can see all the guards and otherwise seem to be gathering up on the upper deck. And as Roxanne and Bob
The
first,
upper what?
the upper deck, the top of the landlocked lady. You rise over the top onto it. Roxanne and Bob, you can fly, Roxanne, and you can spider
Yeah.
climb. So you just go on top of the ship. You get up there and you see Roxanne, a familiar face to you, one
Tom?
of the hunters
Oh.
from yesterday. This is a
Yeah, demons around here.
this is a black furred tabaxi man, very like hunched over.
Was it the one I talked to yesterday?
This is
morning?
not one of the ones you talked to. This is one of the people that was sitting with him.
Oh.
But he is. You recognize him as one of the hunters, and currently there are several guards talking to him. And as Roxanne and Bob first make it up, and then Rogue, you're like within the next 10 seconds coming up the stairs.
I
um,
landed over here what they're talking about.
You come up to the guards listening as this tabaxi is speaking. He says, Rosen was... There's some sort of beast, some sort of... these strange flying things came out of the woods and attacked Rosen. They knocked down a tree. It fell on him. The other two are still out there.
Portal. Bob, something came out of the portal, I'm pretty sure, and we're gonna have to deal with it now.
A bunch of the guards like look over and go, portal?
Yeah.
It would have been
Bro-
included in the story we told if the portal remained
Yeah.
after summoning the void
Yeah.
creature.
A lot of these guards were not party to this story.
Oh wait, you
Um,
God,
weren't
they
You
were-
weren't
they
there.
shared
You need to
information.
be
They've had
there, okay?
hours
It was a
sharing
They've
need
had-
to be there story.
They've had like an hour and a half of stuff in between you guys.
And I feel
And
like this
now-
would have been a big deal if the mayor was a cultist and
The
there
mayor was a
portal to
cultist they
in the
seem
shrine.
aware of. The portal less of them seem aware of.
Oh, the mayor, the fire witch Misa, she stabbed the demon very horribly and messed up her ritual and summoned this giant void monster that we had to kill. And after it died, it left a giant portal that sucked everything in, even like living creatures. And then
The
I
hunter
don't know.
here who is standing there, one of the guards goes, Dagger, is this what happened? And the hunter just says, I don't know. There's just it. Come with me, please.
Oh,
we
come
need
with
to
me
go-
now. I'm gonna show you how.
Okay, looks like the main characters are gonna have to deal with the problems. All right, Bob, we
To
should
be
probably
fair,
go
we
do-
can just let the guards deal with it.
No, we
Where's
need the
Lily?
XP.
You're right. You're right.
we need the XP.
I don't want the XP.
So all of you go charging back down the back half of the landlocked lady and back into the left-hand side of the city that runs along the mountains. Still these large dying jungle trees everywhere. It's currently just barely like noon. So sun is high overhead. It's hot and almost like sweltering at this point. And you begin to head down the side of the mountain that leads you over to where the hunters go out to gather. Dagger goes down the way you guys
Dagger.
initially went down. Dagger being the hunter that
Dagger.
you know. Yeah. So he goes down
Mayor
first,
Instagen.
like in tow with like 20, not 20. How many guards would go with you? Let's do something reasonable, because if you take every guard, then there's no one to like watch
Like,
Mizza.
I guess,
there's no
like-
one to
I guess,
be
like,
I want
like
40
involved in
guards.
anything.
I want 40 guards.
I want
There's
250 guards. All right.
okay. Well, there's not that many guards on the island.
There's not
You
that many
want
people on the island.
160 guards.
You guys
Kristen.
bring 7
10,000.
guards. You guys have 7 guards with you. I think that's what you could spare.
That's a reasonable amount. Plus us.
That
like,
is
that's
actually
like
a very
11,
reasonable amount.
11
Thank you for
people
that.
going about.
And all of you go charging down into the area. As you're going, Dagger informs everyone
Dagger.
that okay. I don't know
His name's
why you're
Dagger.
insisting that this person's name is different than it is. My
It's Dagger.
brain. So
It's potato, okay?
potato,
And you would-
potato.
And you would know
So
about it, Idaho.
Let's just go with the DM's interpretation of his
So,
own characters. Thank you.
it's despite all my rage. So Dagger informs everyone that
Mayroon's
they were hunting next to the waterfall like they had been because they'd been seeing lots of raptors
Of
out
course,
there.
the waterfall.
Yeah, there's lots of raptors out there because it's the place with water.
No, that's a
So
fair point.
water.
they were hunting out there. They didn't see any raptors this morning, but a thing, this like black smoky creature ran up and knocked down part of a tree. It seems to have broken Rosen's leg, and they are
Rosen.
Rosen is the guy you talked to,
Okay.
Roxanne.
Did I remember? I
he
don't
is
think
a
I asked his
hunter.
name.
He gave it to you whether or not you asked
Oh.
it.
Okay.
Either way.
What-
So
His name is Michael.
He gave me his
Rosen,
business
isn't it?
card.
he used to
His
be a
name is
spy.
Michael Rosen, isn't it?
So let's
My
move
name's
you
Michael
3
Rosen,
here,
king of the world. Popping
and I
caps
can
in
give
your
you
ass.
What the heck?
Here,
Why
I
can't I
need-
zoom out? There we go.
here. I need to move you, Roxanne, because Dagger's on you. Can you move you?
Yeah.
Can
Where do you want me,
anybody
like
move
here?
you?
Like there?
Anywhere. Here's your summons as well.
Oh my gosh! It's my geomantic summon,
It is.
and it's Dagger.
It is Dagger. Look at him. And let's
Oh,
get
I
you
look
got
some
my
at
pseudo
guards.
Dagger.
dragon hiding in my backpack because that magic
Oh
resistance is
yeah.
gonna be
Do you
handy.
have? Do you have the pseudo dragon coin?
Oh, I do have him. I do. Yes. Where is he? Where is he?
Bear,
Where are you,
Bear.
Bear?
where are you, Bear?
Yeah.
Bear.
Did I
Why does
made him.
Why does Dagger have 2 bars on him?
Dagger has some arrows, and for some reason, those arrows are very important. So the game has decided to let you know.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I made.
Wait, is that lizard guard that we talked to earlier with us?
Yes.
Is that guard 7?
Yeah. Here, let me put this, but let me. I have an actual picture for Bear. And we're doing this live because
Bear.
it got deleted
Bear.
somewhere.
Oh my gosh, live DMing?
Live DMing.
Of course they're coming out of the waterfall. That's where their hideout was and the portal was.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to deal with this now. And I don't have any spell slots. Looks
Yo,
like
where's Salacious B. Crumb?
That's not a person.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so Bob, you've got
He's
Bear
that
with
weird
you.
monkey lizard who laughs when
Excellent.
Jabba the Hutt talks.
Jabba
He's the
fucking
guy who
eats
goes.
him. And as all of you come charging into the space, I think just as you're able to see them, we'll probably have you roll initiative.
let's go.
So
Well, here we go.
let's have everyone roll initiative and
12. Wait, actually, I'm gonna roll it in the astral tabletop because then it will be a lot easier.
I have added
Yeah,
the
and then
party,
people can
and
see
then
it.
Well, not just that. Well, people can see it on my stream. It's just also when he. Oh my gosh! Can I just go with my 12?
we're just gonna have Bear act on your turn. I think that makes more sense than
That makes sense.
the
Yeah.
actual rolls
Alright.
because they're annoyingly complicated. I did this wrong.
What?
I did the initiative wrong. Give me a sec. I
Oh
wanted
wait,
to do
there's
the
initiative roll. I
I
forgot
wanted to
about
do the
that.
opposite of what I've done.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Does it account for my?
It does not because you don't have your stats in the
How
thing.
the fuck do I play D&D? It's been 2 weeks. How could
Oh no, I have
remember?
my initiative thing.
How could I remember?
If you have your initiative correctly in there, then it works, but otherwise it doesn't. Your geomagnetic summons acts on your turn as well.
I cannot put my initiative in there
Okay.
because my character doesn't have the right initiative plus in the thing.
You just tell me
Yeah,
what it is
I'll
once
roll
I'm.
I'm going with. I forgot there's buttons for stuff.
You don't need them.
What's your initiative?
I rolled it in
16.
chat.
16. Is your 17?
I forgot
Roxanne?
my brother. Yeah, my
To
brother.
be fair, that was the third initiative roll you did.
Bob,
Yeah,
what
I, meant,
initiative
I
you
was
got?
trying to do it more officially. Sorry,
at
I forgot
24.
about stuff.
24. Cool. Okay.
All right, Tegan. I was trying to do the
It
official
will
way to
never
make
be
it
all
easy.
right.
You're always
Let me
gonna
get-
complain.
I will because you did it 3 times.
I will do it a fifth time. All right.
I doubt
Okay.
it.
Well, thank you. My name is Roy. Please stop re-rolling your initiative, Nazca.
Bear.
I said I would do it a fifth time, and he said I wouldn't. so I
Okay.
had
Well,
to
your
kill him
initiative's
off.
lower now, so congratulations.
Okay, thank you. This is all turned out. Actually, I think that's closer to my initial
That
roll,
is-
so I'm okay.
I'm
So I'm
That
okay
is
with that.
closer to your original roll.
okay.
I'm okay with
So
this.
as
You're
everyone is running
basically
up,
where you would be if you were originally rolled. So
yeah.
we're gonna put.
So
We're
now
gonna
you
say
can't
like
complain.
that's probably the
You're
distance
right.
everyone would be.
No, I mean you still can because it's one above, but
I mean, I'll fucking
want some
complain,
music?
I'll complain.
Yeah,
yes,
some music.
please. Something
Yes.
to take my mind off complaining
Intense
about taxes.
combat music. I'll send it to Nazca.
okay. Oh my gosh, I don't check DMs when I'm streaming.
You don't check DMs when you're streaming? Well, you're about to.
I'm going to message you like 400 times one time
Do
while
it.
you're
It's
streaming.
Pop Goes
Do
the
it.
Weasel, guys.
No.
Pop Goes
Do
All
the
it.
my
Weasel.
notifications are turned off while I stream, so I won't even
Oh.
notice.
I have them off. It's just
That's a dragon named Bear.
It is a pseudo dragon, sir, but yes.
Okay. Fake dragon, fight me.
Fake dragon, fake dragon.
Fake dragon, fight me.
So,
I was gonna shuffle, so there you go.
nice.
We higher damage.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. All right.
Okay, Bob. As you are running up,
Okay.
you see down here next to the waterfall, amongst a bunch of partially burned out trees, you see a toppled over tree with a man currently under it. And then you see two other people holding bows up and shooting at this creature that is kind of flying around in the air.
Okay.
The creature itself that you see is a massive, like, tiny purple black blob of, like, smoke and goo with, like, 40 little tiny arms, like, tentacly, strangely looking arms sticking out of it. That'd be this thing.
Kristen, why is it not on the speck of the void isn't on the round list?
You'll find out soon.
Okay.
To be fair, neither is Rosenbarg or
Um, They all have the same because they're all hunters. Anyway, Bob, you see
So-
this along with the other people, and
Rose.
you act first. What do you do?
Okay. Well, since I'm within range for Eldritch Blast, because it's 180 feet, my range
Yes.
is 240 feet with
He
Sniper.
probably has quarter cover, partial cover, if not 3/4 cover from with all these trees, but we can check. Yeah, that's probably gonna be. I'm gonna call that 3/4 cover unless you can get close enough to get some of these trees out of the way.
I was gonna say, if I can see it clearly, then
Not you can see it moving around amongst these trees. So each one of these trees is
Okay.
blocking sight at least partially,
Well,
right?
then
So-
we will move a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here for right now,
Okay.
and then I will huck a spell at him.
Okay. So right now you can partially see him, so I'd give him 3/4 cover. He's looking very small and very hard to hit, and I'll just let you know that.
I mean, how's the 3/4 cover thing work?
It gives him a +5 to his AC.
+5 to his AC. All right. Well, I might as well just give it a shot then.
To be fair, this shot is through 2 different trees, so
Yeah.
let's just go with 3/4 cover.
No,
Oh,
I
no.
missed him.
You fire, and you
Oh, that's a great start.
your Eldritch Blast slings through the forest and just like starts to bounce off trees, and you see some branches and things just fall randomly.
3 branches.
Yes, 3 branches.
It's been 3 sessions since we got in a long rest. Okay, I can't use any of my good abilities right now.
It has
Same.
indeed.
I only take short rests.
Any bonus action, Bob?
I don't think I can. Let's see. I might be able to hide. Let me see here.
What?
Oh, I can take disengage or hide action as a bonus. So yeah, I'll hide, I guess.
Bob gonna do a little hidey. Okay, so you shuffle in behind these trees. Do you want to make a stealth check? Cool.
14.
Okay. With that in mind, I'm gonna actually start combat. Cool. So, could I have everyone make me perception checks as they get here?
Oh fuck! It's a
Actually,
lair action.
Perception.
No, with nothing.
including
no.
Bob. Yeah.
I
Oh
got a
fuck!
nat
It's a layer
20.
action. Okay.
I rolled a nat 1 again. Something is fucky here. I'm
got
not okay with this.
I got a 22,
20.
not 20.
Okay. This is just for if
That's
like
just
anyone
you
is
and
aware
your
of this,
Bob.
because you can kind of like yell, "Oh fuck!" You all see, sort of moving around in the forest, less like distracting the hunters, and otherwise, hidden within the trees. You see a large number of these looking creatures. The main ones.
Man, that's a man right
The
there.
main ones seem to be like flying around, sort of starting to more or
It's
less
the
surround these
mother!
hunters, and they've been hidden, but you guys managed to pick them off, and
Everyone
Imagine
except for Bob.
and then there
I
is
point out
a
love.
there is a. You guys know like the Suriname toad, that creature that has like the many holes going along its back. The frog with like the many holes that it keeps all the baby eggs in it.
Why do you have to talk about that frog? I don't want to ever think about that frog again.
Well, that's what the
It's
back
here.
of this thing looks like.
It's
So
Mama.
Let me
this is
guess,
a hulking.
Is spawning the devoids out of its back.
The lower half of
Yeah,
this
that's like
creature,
that.
yes, is like this bleached white, like just colorless looking hulking mass. And then it kind of turns into this purplish, disgusting looking gooey substance on the top, which springs
Like
out
your
these
sister.
2 long. I'm going to ignore that for now. I'm going to allow that. It has these 2
You die
long,
next session.
spindly, toxic looking arms, and then up like along its spine and onto the top of its head, there's just these many little holes that look like they are probably a place where some of these little specks have come out of. And it is just slowly
or not?
lumbering over towards the boys. This thing came out of that hole. Yeah, this thing came out of
Yeah.
that portal that you opened last time.
Yeah, no, we.
Well, not
I
you
got
opened, that you
To
watched
be fair,
be
I
opened.
killed the thing, so I opened the portal. All right, I'll
let me
take the fall
add-
for this one.
that. Well, no, you downed it, but it just naturally failed its own saves. And,
I'm gonna add
But
this
I did
one
get
just
the
so
last
you
hit
guys
on
can
it,
see its
so-
initiative score.
Well, I did push a guy
That
into
wasn't
it.
natural causes. Let's be honest here.
Well, I did push a guy into the portal.
That is true.
You did do that.
Feed the devoid.
Did you feed the devoid, Nazca?
Did
It
I?
says right there,
Rogue.
no feeding the animals.
Rogue, you watch as all of these things begin to like surround these hunters, kind of half hidden. At least hidden from the
That's a whole
hunters. They're
lot.
not necessarily hidden from you.
That's a whole
Rogue, what are you up to?
I thought one speck of devoid. Oh, it's gonna have 200 health. No, there's 5 of them, and a devoid. I might just run up. There's not much I can do from all the way back here, and I've got 90 feet of movement, so I can get there.
Okay. Are
So-
you going to 90 feet and then just be out in the open, or are you going to 60
Well,
feet? and
there's
try
a
to
whole
stealth?
bunch of trees around here. I just assumed through all the foliage, it's gonna be a bit hard for them.
Okay.
I'm literally.
You are
behind a tree
wearing this
right
cloak, and as you are running, you feel the cloak like shimmer and move with you. I will let you make a stealth check as you're running through this foliage.
Yeah.
And this is me being nice to you. This is not. This is me breaking the rules.
To be fair, I didn't really want a stealth check. I thought I'd be far
Like-
enough out there.
like, as in,
normal dash, or
this is not you stealthing.
Anyway.
Yeah,
no,
this
I'm
isn't.
bonus action and regular dashing.
Yeah, this isn't you stealthing. This is seeing how stealthy you can be without stealthing.
Okay,
Right?
so that's a 9.
Okay.
Apparently
So
not
you are.
stealthy.
You're finding it's a little bit difficult to maneuver through a bunch of trees without stepping on twigs and stuff and making a lot of snapping
True.
noises.
But if
Um,
anyone gets close to me, I'll kill them. So let's see how
Murder.
this goes.
However,
A lot of cover.
that is going to bring us to Roxanne.
Quit
You
thinking.
see this happen also. Also, Bob,
Uh,
you can you determine what Bear does.
Bear.
Well,
Bad.
I'm gonna
Stats.
move. Wait. I shouldn't have moved before.
Let me
looking.
give you control over Bear. I don't know if you have it.
You should give me control. Do I have control? I do have control over that. Okay.
Okay.
I have 60 feet of movement, so yeah, I can get to there. Which is, oh my gosh, I want to move up there.
Okay.
and then
Is
I'll
that
have
with
this? Just,
movement and then
this-
dash? And how fast can you
Oh, wait.
summons move?
isn't it?
It's
Well,
like
if
50,
I haven't
right?
deployed it yet and it's on me,
If it's on you, it can stay. How?
I haven't deployed it yet. All right.
Oh, okay, because you can
Deploy,
bonus action
deploy,
tell it to do stuff.
Deployed.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to see if I could get closer so I can see if I know anything on this creature.
Okay, do you want to make what kind of a check are you thinking? I would let you make an Arcana, Religion, or Insight, or Survival. Those would all give you very different information, but
Well, I can tell it's obviously.
Religion check just tells you this thing has no
I-
god.
I can tell. Yeah, I can tell it's magical because it's obviously void monster.
Well, not all void monsters are magical. That's a bit of an assumption you're making.
And that is a fair point.
Yeah.
1 second, I forgot to ping my
So
server.
let's
that was
take
live.
our
so
let's
let me
take
do
our
that.
hands out of our ears and try and be a little more open. Okay, Nakas?
let's try
Wait, 1
and
second,
listen
let me-
a
1
little
second,
bit
I
more.
forgot to ping my server, and I'm doing that right now, guys, before I forget. All right, let me go back to thinking. Wait. So we he said history, arcana,
No, Arcana, Religion, Survival, or Insight.
arcana.
And those would all give you
Relig-
very different information, but those are the things that I think would be most apt
Wait.
to try to make right now.
Arcana? Oh my god. What was the second one?
Arcana,
Religion.
Religion, Insight, Survival.
I think I'll go with Arcana since I have the biggest
Okay.
boost there.
Go ahead.
16.
Okay. You look at these things and try to figure out the sort of magical essence. These things are indeed probably from the negative plane of energy, given that you had opened a portal to that earlier, and that was kind of what you had
There
been.
was nothing in there.
That was kind of what you had been on a working hypothesis towards.
Yep.
These things seem to be from there. And I'd say with an Arcana check of that high, these things look like they are capable of some magic, and more importantly, they look like they are not necessarily resistant, immune, or vulnerable to anything. They look like they're just straight attacks for all of these guys. They look like they're just big bags of flesh and goo and like weird shapes.
Big old bags of eldritch goo.
Okay.
We love our eldritch goos.
Alright, and then I'll tell my knife to go out and help Rogue with whatever fighting he has.
Okay, so stay with Rogue.
Yeah, I mean help him
help.
fight.
Okay,
Give him pretty much advantage on all of his rolls.
so your knife can use the help action, in other words, on Rogue to
Yeah.
give advantage.
Well, I was
Okay.
gonna probably have him fly out farther so that he's like ahead of him.
Okay,
he's a bit
how
slower.
much movement does it have? 50?
50, so like right there is good.
Okay.
Let me. Can I get like a more advantageous 50? Yeah, I can get a more advantageous 50 if I have it. Like go there.
Good to know. Yeah. So I guess
There you go.
from there, so all of you are coming up. Are you announcing your presence, or are you just
thought
running
those
through
are-
the forest?
Everything's
I can,
coming
like,
up
hide.
blades right now.
I mean, as soon as Bob saw the devoid things, he probably would have screamed, "Motherfucker!" just because he's at the end of his rope right
Okay.
now. So.
I'm gonna
I
keep
told
that
you
in
there's
mind
more
when I
plot.
have. I'm gonna keep that in mind when I have them make.
my rope.
Rosen seems a little distracted by the tree on his leg, but Barig and Urt, the other two human hunters, they both, you see, they like look around for a second, hearing people shouting on the other side, and they go, "Help!" And both of them.
That's a good thing to ask for. That's a good thing to ask for.
Both of
Don't
them
be
look
dicks
like they
about
were
it.
at some point probably trying to help Rosen out, but they have not noticed any of the things around them aside from this individual here, and they're both going to make.
That already dropped a tree on the guy.
Yeah, they're both going to get out, now seeing all of you, and they're both going to make attacks on it. So the first one.
How high are these things flying off the ground?
Somewhere between 20 and 30 feet at some points, but they look like they'll probably. This one looks like it's like being distracting. The other ones are flying about 10 feet off the ground, like around, like.
So are they within striking distance from the ground?
If you
Like,
get
melee
like,
striking
yeah, if you were to get right
if
next
you're
to them.
underneath them.
Yeah, right now they are.
Okay.
And this
I
other
just
one
wanna
is
know
this other one
'cause
is
I'm a
actively
melee
walking.
character.
So yeah, these two are gonna make attacks against this thing. One of them hits, one of them misses. With their short bows. Okay.
My brain's thinking I want to throw the healing stone at Rosen, but
That's a long throw.
I was trying
An
to move up.
arrow slinks into the side of this thing and just like globs in. That's their turn. They haven't noticed there's any other problems yet, so it's gonna bring us to the guards, who, let's see how far they can go. So they
Hop,
can-
hop, 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 hop.
They are all gonna go ahead and.
Wait, no, I don't have any spell
Oh,
slots. so-
Dagger gets his turn too, so Dagger can.
Neither of us do. We haven't had a long rest in a long time, my dude.
Yeah.
Dagger
You only
runs
get
in.
them after long rest.
Only
Yep.
warlocks get them back before that.
Yeah, warlocks can
Warlocks
get
get 'em
a
back
spell
on
slot, I
short
think,
rest.
back.
Warlocks
get
get all of their
all
spell slots
spell
back
slots
after a
back
short
after
rest,
short
but they
rest.
only have 2 spell slots.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay, the
Wait,
guards will
so
come running
fun.
up. They're dashing, so that's their turn.
Dashing through the snow.
Bob,
To the trees.
Okay.
your
Over the
turn
hills
starts
we
now.
go.
Bob, you also everyone can
Actually-
see these guys moving around now because Roxanne is actively like pointing at them and everyone's moving up to them.
Look, there's all these specks into the void,
that
and then
looks fucking
they're all
crazy.
coming out of Emily over there.
Okay, Bob and Bear move up another 30 feet,
Oh, great. She named it.
and then Bob is gonna attempt to hit Speck of the Void number 2 here with another Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Probably still 3/4 cover.
Even the trees being all burnt out and everything.
They're still
They're
trees.
not gone. The trees that are. Oh, what did I just do? I moved something. The trees that are
They
burned
made-
out are like this area. The ones that are like partially burned out
This
are
is a
starting here.
cross section.
This
of
is very
trees.
thick. Yeah, this is like a
They
very
aren't
thick,
actually all cut
dense
down.
jungle of
They're-
trees that are like
it's a
100 feet tall.
cross-section.
The
Alright.
ones that are gone are down here.
Wait, so this
It
thing
was all
caused
the
the fire?
foliage around the. It was all the foliage around the water.
No, these things didn't cause the fire. Fire wizard did.
Hit the
Oh,
bitch. so I
see?
hit it.
Up.
See?
There you go.
You just needed one more attack. That's all
Fuck
you
this thing
needed.
up.
We're perfect.
Do I roll 2 different dice or just the one and then double? it?
I don't care. Do what you're comfortable with.
See, that's the kind of DM move. Whatever is funny.
All right, it takes 18 damage, 18 force damage.
Okay. What color is your Eldritch Blast? What kind of Eldritch Blast you got?
Purple.
Let me see here. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, purple. That matches well for a bard, I think.
It's just like
This-
it's a musical note.
Beautiful
This just
swirling
flies out.
purple shoots out and smacks into
It's
this
in
guy.
the shape of a musical note.
This one, you see, it's like not looking at any of you at all, like focusing, kind of stalking through these trees, towards these hunters, and suddenly it just bursts into a spray of black energy, and falls to the ground.
Much
It
like
is-
a rabbit shrieks.
And then I bonus action hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10.
I'm a
Okay.
melee man. I
Um,
can't do much. till
You
I
get the
to
feeling a
melee.
laser just came out of you, so not having moved after that might be a little issue. But you're ducked behind the trees. You're ducked behind the trees. So the devoid, having watched all that and having been shot and otherwise, look like they suddenly become aware of this as a burst like actually smacks into one of them. Let's see.
Oh, I'm
This
going off.
devoid's just gonna go ahead and move up, and they will. Yeah. This devoid's going to come up and walk up here. Who can it see right now? It can see Rogue. It can't
I'm
really
hitting with
see
a
Dex.
9, so like.
Yeah, it can sort of see Bob, but not really. Rogue, could you make me a wisdom saving throw?
You're busting my balls here, okay? I'm not very good at those. You're busting my balls. That's a 17.
Okay. You feel a this sudden urge come over you to like
Kill your
move
friends, kill
towards
your
this
friends.
thing with all of your might. And as you feel that, you manage to shake your head for a second, and it leaves you, and then a piercing pain shoots through behind your skull. You're gonna take 34 psychic damage halved because you made the save.
Holy sh! What are these things? I'm scared!
I'm scared of them.
So
You guys
34 to
watch.
17 reduced.
So 17, yeah. Everyone who can see Rogue, which is
Okay,
pretty
I'm
much everyone.
well bloodied, blood coming out of my
Yeah,
ears. and
blood
nose.
suddenly starts to pour out of Rogue's ears from behind, and Rogue like half keels, leaning against this tree, having been charging forward. As
Well,
this
it's a good
thing
thing
just,
we were able to.
this
Sorry, go
thing,
ahead.
this thing just holds its hand out, and just like
Hand?
beckons towards Rogue, like sweeping its fingers, like "Come closer." And Rogue, yeah,
This beast.
Rogue's
Swear
face.
to God, I better get that back
Uh,
on 5 or 6. I swear to fucking. That's too much damage. That's too much damage. I'm
That
scared now. Like,
that's
they get
its
close to
turn,
this thing.
and then these other things are going to they're going to
Why couldn't it just
sweep
move
around now. They sweep in. How close are they? Some of them I think need to. Some of them can move in. One of them needs to dash.
We're all
Yeah, so
dead.
they sweep in, these little guys, and they are going to go ahead
we'll be fine.
and just they're just going to go and do a little bit of trolling. They all smack at these things with like this like black withering substance that just seems to land on Barg and Urt first. So the two of them are each going to need to make saves, which they both succeed on, so they take nothing. Cool. That is... Oh, they still have this last one, so one more. That's a fail, okay.
So he dies. Like,
You
outright.
guys see this one guy, just like part of his arm, like his upper arm, just withers away into nothing.
No!
Wait, what's his name?
Barig, no!
Barg, no!
God, he has more health than me.
So he doesn't have an arm anymore?
Just like part of his upper arm just disappears.
Oh, so he still has the arm.
just
but it's
Thanos
like
snaps.
a
Just
chunk.
like a section out of his upper arm, like it got bitten by nothing and it just disappeared into the void.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's their
Oh,
turn.
Rogue. Can you
Rogue.
update your health on
Oh, yeah.
Astral?
Rogue, Mr. Rogue, your turn begins.
Fuck.
You don't have a lot of health.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I know. I still have my
What are you doing, sir? You got blood coming out of your ears. Everyone's kind of charging in. You're right near the head of the pack.
Well, let's see here. I can go slink around this way using my 30 feet of movement.
Can you just take like a long rest right here and wait a
I
minute?
can bonus action. Actually, I want to hide at the end, so I'm gonna shoot one of these devoids.
Okay.
And then
Uh,
hide.
I'm gonna
after
say
that.
if you are within 60 feet of them, it's just partial cover. If you're further than that,
65
and there's
feet.
and there's no
Fuck.
obvious like
I don't
path
even
through the
know-
trees.
Oh yeah,
um,
short bow's got 80 feet. I'm fine for that.
If there's an obvious
I
path
don't know.
through the
You,
trees, then
you
you can,
tell me.
you can line it.
You tell me if
Um,
that's what that is, and I won't. I won't
I'm gonna
judge
say
you.
this goes through one tree like directly, so I'm gonna say 3/4 cover.
All right.
Man, my spell sniper thing that I picked specifically to help out.
Does
the
spell
situation is
sniper not
getting
ignore
neutered pretty
3/4
hard.
cover?
Oh, it might actually.
You should
Yeah.
read that actually. That's important.
Actually, I think that's sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter does, but I don't know if spell sniper does.
Sharpshooter's
Um,
for like all range attacks, including spells.
Yeah, being in a dense forest is one
Well,
of the main.
that's a 7 to hit. I
Actually,
don't think
your
that
ranged
hits.
spell attacks ignore half cover and 3/4
Okay,
cover.
let's
So
let's
yeah,
keep that in mind. So the 7 would have missed anyway,
Don't
but
need to
outside of
get
that,
so-
yeah, you're ignoring this +5 and +3 that they normally would be getting from this. So
To be
that's good to
fair,
know.
you have rolled a natural 1 on the other time to hit
And
it,
a natural
so...
20.
That's
So
fair, but on the
so-
if I roll in between those, it's
Yeah,
it's
but
useful
so
if-
Yes,
far
it's
it
very
wouldn't have
good
changed
to-
anything.
Okay,
but
so-
in the future, it is very good to know. I missed.
Rogue,
So-
you fire an arrow and it clings off a bush, and
And I'd like to hide.
okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Does he get bonus because he has the cape?
Not attuned to it yet,
so.
but it
Yeah.
does seem to be like responding to the stealthy actions.
9.
Okay.
You're not rolling
Rolling
great.
so good. Well, goodbye. I'll see you in my next
Maybe,
fight.
Wait, I thought I told my knife to help Rogue.
You did, but you also
You
sent your
moved it
knife in the
way
wrong
far
direction,
away.
and
You know what?
you
Fair enough.
can't
Can't help
help
me
on range
from that long
attacks.
away.
So,
Oh no, I was thinking on the stealth. Oh, I know. It
the
wouldn't
knife
help,
can't
never
help
mind.
with stuff. But
No, it would cut off the
Roxanne.
branch and give it to him.
I said there.
Roxanne, your turn begins.
You're left for lunch. Yes. What was I wanting to do?
I didn't know if they were.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself and leave.
I'm
No,
going
I
to
can't- I
cast
don't have any
Kill
spell
All.
slots. But I still have the rock left over. I have I think I have 2 of them actually, technically. 'cause
Oh,
I have
you can
one
only
prepared.
have one
Okay.
because it's the level you cast the spell at is the level you get. Of
All right.
rock.
Well, I still have one
Um,
of those healing rocks.
Yes, you do though. So that's good to keep in mind.
Yeah. But I don't think I
go
can do
down
too
to
much.
heal me.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna check
Get
it
him
at
that
you.
way. No, wait till I go down!
Wait.
I say as a rock hits me in the fucking face.
Yes, but it heals you instead of hurts you.
No.
Yes.
It only will hurt him if I get a nat 1.
So there's entirely the possible
There's a
chance.
1 in 20 chance.
A
Okay,
5% chance
there's
that this
also
would
1 in
kill me.
20.
Roxanne, what are you
chance that it'll
doing? There's a
double
big
heal.
devoid creature that just nuked Rogue, and then there's these little guys that are.
Oh wait, that was the big devoid that did that?
Yeah, the big devoid.
Okay,
did
I'm
that.
much less scared now because I thought that was the speck of devoid.
Yeah, yes, every single speck of the void has that.
I thought
ability.
he would do that.
No, the big devoid gestured to you longingly and attempted to cause you to go to it.
He stuck out one of his big old fingers and was just like, "Hey, pretty baby, come on over here." And I
Yep.
was like, "No,
But your ears
ain't
did
no
bleed.
more getting me."
Can I move to this spot right here? And I'm pinging.
What do you mean? Can Roxanne
Like,
move there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
yeah,
can
or
move
do I have
there
to
if
go
you.
around like the tree.
Well, you can shuffle around the trees, right? So you can move 60 feet, and there's no like direct block to there. So yeah, you can go there.
make it there.
Alright, I'd like to go there behind the tree
Okay, so that's your
so that I have some
action and
cover.
your
That's
movement.
your-
So you have your
action.
bonus action. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
dashing there.
because you
'cause
can't
move.
bonus action.
Oh,
dash.
oh, no, I thought my normal. Wait, am I dumb? Am I reading this wrong?
Your movement speed. I
Am
don't
I-
believe
You have a
is
fly
Yeah,
speed of
I'm-
30 feet,
I've been dumb. All right.
so you
I
can
have-
double that with an action to do
Sorry,
60.
I meant to. Yeah, sorry, I meant to just go 30 then.
Okay, you can just move
Alright,
30.
I'm
That's
done.
fine. Just move back 30.
Was I back there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it was.
just
That's
like
actually 10
here.
more feet. Just so you know.
So I was like here.
Well, you moved
No,
here,
10
so
more
just
feet
move
back.
30 feet back.
Oh, you know
right?
what? That's fair enough.
So just
So
like
we're
here.
60 feet away from here.
Yeah, so like here, so like can still be partial cover or cover from like this.
Yeah,
this
you've
creature.
got some partial cover from them as well. You've
Uh,
got your
when they
action,
use
you've got your
saving
bonus
throws.
action. So you can
It doesn't
geomantic
matter
summons if
when
you
they
want.
make saving throws. I'm scared.
What? I guess the geomantic summon, because I told it to help Rogue, would go towards Rogue.
You can
Or-
always use your bonus action to get it to do something else if you want to change.
No, I'm just trying to think because I want my bonus action to. I'm gonna try to flashbang this thing. Wait, no, wait. Am I too far? No, I'm still too far.
You're 90 feet away from it, and there's a tree in between you, and then you are 90-ish feet away from the other ones.
Wait. If I dash, can I still like do like another?
You have
thing on it?
a bonus
Like-
action if you dash. So you could
Okay.
enchant a rock, but you can't throw it yet.
No, I was thinking of like trying to figure out more about this creature.
Um,
Maybe.
You've made an
Maybe.
Arcana check already. If you wanted to make like an Insider Survival check, specifically to try to learn anything
Yeah.
more, I'll say you feel probably like you've learned as much as necessary to fight this thing right now. Like it's not
5
vulnerable.
turns,
It's
it gets
not
power word kill, just
res-
so you know.
resistant. It's not invulnerable. So whatever you hit this
Wait.
thing, it's just gonna take whatever damage you roll.
Wait, I have an idea.
Just so you know, in 5 turns, it's gonna power word kill somebody.
Mm-hmm. 6 turns. Sorry.
Literally
I'm
the
kidding.
It'll be
only way
Rogue.
to kill spikes.
It's probably gonna be Rogue.
It's gonna be Rogue. It'll be the
Wait,
second
which
time
one
he's
is it?
power
Let
word
me
killed
just-
me.
Let me just think. Oh wait, is that like an insta kill? Oh, it's 30 feet.
Roxanne, you are.
Oh no, I was just double checking.
You gotta
something
go, though.
before
Power word
Before
kill
I-
is an
before I
insta
say
kill under
something.
100 health.
Yeah. Your
Uh,
summons
under 100.
probably wants to move, and if you want it to not go to rogue, you're gonna need to use your bonus action. And then
And
you could.
I'm just trying.
You have
I think-
spells that are in action, don't you?
No, I don't have any spell slots.
But you have cantrips.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure out like the distance. I'm trying to see like what's 30
You
feet
could-
away from me.
Nothing is 30 feet away from you.
There's,
I
there's
know,
nothing
but
that
I
you
was
can
gonna-
effectively hurt
but
that's
I
30 feet
would-
away.
But no, I was thinking of throwing a like a cloud, the sand one, so that it has like more like it's harder to see me.
It'd be
from,
harder
like,
to
its
see
point of
you.
view.
You'd be aware you'd be making concealment for them as well from your people coming in.
Yeah, maybe I was hoping to like cover.
I
off
will say,
Rogue a bit.
your geomantic summons is currently your main damage dealer.
Yeah,
on
I
your
probably
thing.
should have it.
Um,
I guess I'll have it. I guess since
And as long as it doesn't like actively draw attention to itself, there's no reason for me to kill it.
yeah,
To be fair,
that's what I was thinking.
because like the
it's
reason
why
I killed it last time is because it accidentally killed itself. It's
yeah,
not
and I
because-
was thinking like also yeah, if it dies, I can just resummon it again. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll have it. I'll tell it to go attack this guy,
Which one? Can you ping it?
the devoid,
Okay,
the giant mama, the mama bear, Emily.
the mother
Yeah,
of
its
the
name-
void.
By the way, the devoid's name is Emily
No,
for obvious reasons. Yeah.
the mother.
No. Her name is Emily,
Big Toad.
mother of the devoid, Emily.
I'm not putting Emily in there. You gotta.
You gotta put
give up.
Emily.
Okay, so you should dash. Just so you're aware, you should.
Yeah, probably should dash.
You
I
should
was
dash to
thinking
the
of
location
hiding.
you were going.
Yeah, I'll just
I-
dash and him.
Because you're as hidden as you could be without being hidden, right? Like stuff has to move dramatically in order to see you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's reasonable. Then I'll just have to like move once more to get like
Yes.
within 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Rosen and the hunters. It occurs to me, Rosen was supposed to make a check to try to get out from under this tree stump, but Rosen's leg is broken, so disadvantage athletics check. Okay. Yeah. Rosen is still broken leg under a log. Then we've got Dagger, who can go 60 feet with bonus action dash. Dagger is going to do that. And then Dagger's going to pull out a bow. And there's a lot of dudes. Oh dear. Dagger's gonna try to hit the speck that's already damaged. See if they can get rid of that one.
That makes sense.
Just barely misses. Arrow goes wide. That's gonna be the other two guards other two hunters shooting at these things. They're flying around, so not disadvantage, I'm gonna say. One hit, one miss again on this guy. Okay.
The song's going at it.
That's the hunters
And
and the guards. The guards finally, so they can go 60 feet dashing. How close are
Alright.
they if they just move 30? I think they can get some disadvantage. Yeah, the ones in the front at least can go 30 and get some disadvantage shots off at the specs with their crossbows. And then these ones will dash.
Mother of the devoid.
Emily. His name is Emily, Mother of the Devoid.
Okay, so 3 of them can get crossbow
I
shots
don't
off
like
at
that.
these
Please don't
specs.
Talk about my sister.
So disadvantage crossbow shot. That one's a
Fine,
miss. That
Amelia.
one's a miss. That one's a miss.
Okay,
Okay.
that's better.
3
That makes
crossbow
me think
shots.
of Konosuba.
3 crossbow shots into the forest. Just clank off trees. And we are brought back to Bob.
Yeah, Bob, kill
All
another
right.
one, please,
Yeah, kill the mother.
please.
Alright, Bob's gonna run there with Bear in tow. I'm not gonna kill the mother right now, I don't think.
Well, if you don't, it's just gonna summon more.
Look,
we don't
first
know
rule of
that.
any raid fight, you kill the ads, alright?
That is true. You gotta kill the ants, otherwise they'll kill your tank.
Exactly.
We don't
So,
have a tank though. So.
That English
That's
to the
also
void, that one's
very
still
true.
alive. The last hit didn't kill it.
The spec? Yeah, the spec is still alive. It's
Okay.
bloodied, but they seem to have not an insignificant amount of health.
Okay, I will attempt to punch that one in the dick with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Specifically.
You ignored the cover, so you're
13?
13 just barely misses.
Fuck!
Shoot.
Alright.
These things have 14 and then 19, right? These things are fast and they're flipping.
Level oof.
And I
From
bonus
the
action
7th
hide.
dimension.
Okay. I think you read it, but remember Bear can also, he has some spells at his disposal.
He does have a couple. I'm not sure I wanted to use them because they're once per dawn.
That's true. I just wanted to remind you that that existed just in case something needs to
Yeah.
happen.
He can cast Invisibility or Arcanist Magic Aura.
Yeah, he has 1 second level spell slot. Essentially.
Well, specifically those 2 spells, I think.
Yeah. He's got 1 spell. I don't remember how I worded it. I think he's got 1 second level spell slot essentially, and he knows those 2 spells. I don't remember. Either way,
Yeah.
do you have a? I think that's your turn then.
For right now, yes.
Okay. The Devoid's turn. Let's
It's not
start
going
by
well.
rolling to see if this thing gets its big ability back. So on a 6 they get it back. Nope. Cool.
I was right. I didn't think I'd be right, but I was.
Okay.
I thought I just always had that ability.
So it's gonna go ahead and lurch in, lumbering, and it's gonna use
What's its movement speed?
not fast. It's a big thing. It's gonna use its not as good ability. That is not bad, but not as good.
Does this one also on a 5 or 6?
Could this one? Yeah. But
Oh damn!
let's
This thing's just getting fucked.
let's have the geomantic summons can't technically hear. It understands Roxanne in a different way, so it's good. It does not have to make this check. Roxanne, Dagger, Rosen, Barig,
It could just use it on the geomantic summons, and we won't
Rogue.
have to deal with it. I'm way back here, please. No.
That's everyone except guard 3,
about guard
4, Bear, and Bob. Everyone except those, I need them to make a Constitution saving throw. As this thing suddenly stops and begins to flap and
Oh.
wail.
What?
Um,
I got a 21, but it looks like I got a 5 on. I'm not gonna complain.
that's a GG.
Yeah, no, I thought I got a 5. I was like, oh gosh, dang it, but no, I got a 21. That's
I'm gonna
what
need a
D&D
con
Beyond
save
says.
from all these fuckers.
D&D Beyond
Con
says in
save,
chat, it says 21, but
please.
it looked like a 5.
19. I might not be dead.
Same.
We had one person fail,
Oh no, is that
but
bad?
they failed really bad.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do rule of halves to
The
determine who it
guard's
is.
explodes.
It's one of the guards. Gosh dang it.
It's guard
I don't know
5.
if it's- Oh no.
Oh no, screw guard
Over
5.
here.
What's his name? What's
His
guard's
head
5
just
name?
fucking-
God, you're
explodes.
never gonna know.
Well, his name is not
Okay, wait, no, I
Headless.
need to roll a d4. Okay. Okay.
Sent to the Shadow Realm.
Everyone's gonna go ahead and take 10 force damage.
Do we reduce it if we
That's
succeed?
already reduced. It was 20.
Okay, well, I'm down.
Everyone is gonna go ahead and take
Fuck
10
you
force
getting
damage.
Exactly my.
Oh, I'm at
fucking-
38 HP. Oh my god. Okay.
You guys see Rosen goes unconscious as well.
I was looking at the Astral Tabletop. I was like, gosh dang, why am I only at 29? And then I realized,
most
no,
of
I'm
the people, most of the the other dudes, all the specs also need to make the save. Okay, they didn't do very well either.
Imagine if it kills its own ally.
Just so you know, because you put it on Rosen, it's now going to skip over Rosen in the initiative order, even though Rosen
I know.
is not the hunters.
Thank you for
So
letting
that's
me know.
for you to deal with.
Yeah,
That's your problem though.
Just make sure the hunters still go, is what I'm trying to say. We really.
she kills, well, knocks out 2 of her,
Gosh dang it. Of course.
2 of the specs.
I wish I could get next to this thing. Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe I can like chuck a rock, my healing rock back, and say like someone used that on him.
That's also gonna hit all these guards. How many hit points do the guards have? Oh, goody gumdrops. Guard 5, his head explodes.
His
Yeah,
name is
his
now
head-
Headless.
God.
His head actually explodes.
His name was Headless, which was ironic.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Jeremy.
Something's telling me this boss is a little bit higher than our challenge rating.
Something's telling me as well. Something's telling me this might
Something's
be
wrong.
a
I can feel it.
an issue. All of the guards suddenly look very,
fucking
very bad.
I said we should just let the guards handle it and leave tomorrow.
They would have had to deal with
No.
it as well.
No, we wouldn't
Um,
have. It would have been in the forest.
Roxanne
somewhere.
and Bob, you suddenly realize that this might be
We
leave
could
the
have
island
left.
now territory. If this thing ever does that
I
again,
I
bad
wanted
day.
To leave.
Roxanne,
No.
what is your passive perception, Roxanne?
12.
You hear a loud buzzing, chipping noise as if stone is being ripped away and torn off of itself. From this direction.
Where?
This
dang it.
island is turning into a
Oh.
scrap heap, and
Oh.
I'm already down, so I
Isn't
can't
that-
say anything
oh.
about it. So I'll
Wait,
see
what?
you
Yes,
later.
this is the secret passage into the thing is right here. You
So
hear
it's
from like this
inside.
direction a loud like crumbling, tearing noise as if stone is being torn away from itself.
That's not
Almost
good.
as if it's getting sucked in.
I think some guy
Uh,
messed up with. Okay.
The
Also, it's my turn.
well, no, the
Oh wait.
it used its first ability, and there are now people close enough to it. In this case, the only person close enough to it is, well, actually, Dagger is close enough to it, so it's gonna do.
What about
I'm
my
gonna
geomantic summon?
exactly Dagger and the Geometric Summons are both close, so I'm gonna roll for who it goes after.
Well,
Geomantic Summons. So I need your
Okay.
Geomantic Summons to make a Strength saving throw.
alright,
As
let me check it.
this,
strength-
the like
it's
space, the space
a
between
+1.
this tree and it suddenly just warps, and you see the tree itself just snaps and like is
Wait, did
sucked
I roll
into
that
a
right?
void.
I think did I type 1? I think I
Plus
did.
one. Yep.
D20 plus
No, I'm
one.
wondering if I typed 1 or 3. I thought I saw 3 at the last second.
That's a +1.
That's
You
a
can
plus
hover
one on
over
it.
it and see.
Oh, I can?
D20 plus
Yeah.
1.
Okay, I did type it
Um,
in right. I think that's how you do it, right? It's like the strength modifier.
Your
It's-
rock is
I'm just gonna take strength modifier.
your rock probably is proficient in them, or is that later that it gets that?
What?
I don't
know,
remember. It doesn't matter. You have the stats for your rock, so if it's proficient in them, it'll say like save strength plus something. But either
Oh,
way,
saving throws, dexterity +4.
okay. So this is a
But what
strength. So
about
in this case, no. So this is
Okay.
just add its strength bonus. Yeah. So you are your geomantic summons. You see like through this
What
tree.
type of damage is it?
It is not
Oh, sorry.
damage. It's like through this tree, your geomantic summon suddenly warps through reality and is pulled 15 feet towards this thing.
Oh, good. That makes my life easier.
That is true.
Yeah, thank you for that.
That is
I already told it to attack it.
this thing's turn.
Alright.
Rogue,
I'm down.
could you make
just
me
roll a death saving
death
throw and-
save? Why
Yeah,
did
yeah,
it
I
skip
got- I
Roxanne's
got
turn?
you.
Oh,
I
probably
got
because I was
you,
like doing
DM,
stuff.
I got you, DM. I'll deal with my. Yeah, okay, that's up there.
Oh no.
Okay. Rogue suddenly in front of you, Bob, and all these guards collapses to the ground. A guard over to your right as well, Bob. His head just fully explodes. It's less explodes and more just disappears off of the top of his shoulders, and he just his front of his body just collapses to the ground.
Yeah,
And
this island's
Heal sword.
fucked. We need to go. We need to go. We need to leave now.
a little
Are
bit.
Alright.
you gonna tell that to Roxanne?
And Roxanne, you have a moment where there is pure existential terror as everything around you is torn to little tiny bits. Like all of these trees, suddenly you see just bits of them begin to just disintegrate, and parts of them just are pulled away and just torn into nothing.
What do I think its constitution is? If
You think
try to
these
blind it.
things have high constitution pretty much exclusively.
Okay, so if I were to try to do a constitution saving roll, it would do like nothing.
Well, remember,
so
to
you
get your
know,
geomantic summons to attack, you have to use your
Now
bonus
is when
action,
I'd
so-
like you to
No,
throw
already-
the potion at me.
No, I already told it to attack previously.
Do you have a healing potion?
That
on
is
you?
true.
Did you buy one?
Kinda.
I have it. I bought a couple healing potions, so
You
I
give it
can
to
get
Command.
you
That makes my
healing
life easier.
potions.
Do you
Oh,
want
I
to
thought you were talking
do
about me.
you first or your summons first?
Well, do I think what do I think its constitution, like how well do I
High.
think its constitution?
You think its constitution is
Okay.
high?
So if I were to try to make it a constitution saving throw,
It would probably
Struggle.
succeed.
yeah. What about, I don't know, maybe I don't know if I can blind it like using the sediment.
It has no eyes that you can see.
Okay, so sedimentary would do nothing.
Let's be honest. Let's just get the fuck out of here, man. This. this
Yeah,
is
no, I was
fucking
thinking that.
capabilities.
I'll just let my knife try to deal with it
You-
and hold it off.
Roxanne,
and I'll-
you would see if you wanted to like try to grab someone and pull them away. Maybe
I'm gonna go.
they
for
might be a
rogue.
lost cause. Even who knows?
Yeah. I'm gonna go 30
I'm
feet
so glad I
towards
put
Rogue,
potion
right
in.
here. I think that's where I put it. I've already forgot. And I'm gonna drop a smoke bomb right there, using bonus action and action
Right
to
here?
like have, yeah, right here where I'm pinging,
okay.
so that
you,
it has cover, so that I have cover from it.
you
like,
go
more
ahead
cover.
and make partial obscurement.
Yeah, so that it has trouble seeing me as I run out. I just let the knife like hold it off,
Okay.
like try to like distract it and like attack it.
Okay. So the knife's after it. So
Yeah.
go ahead and have the knife make an attack.
Don't you know? Sorry, right here. That's a decent spot. Yeah. Okay. Attack. 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 What's attack again? Oh, there's attack. +4. D20 +4, 17.
Okay, your knife stabs into this thing. What is that?
Alright.
A D4 +2? I don't remember.
+1. Wait, why does it say hit 5?
That'd be how much damage it deals. The average.
Okay, well it's 1d4 +1.
Yeah, it's an animated knife, so.
It's not too good. 3 damage. At least it will like. Yeah, but area of it.
You stab it.
Magic.
3 damage, you say?
Yeah, 3.
Okay. Your stone knife just stabs into this thing.
Yeah, that barely moved its health bar.
Yeah. Also, my knife.
These guards to be like level 2 at least.
Also, the knife has
Cards don't
immunity
get
to
player
poison a
levels
psychic.
Usually,
Just to let you know.
the only person
What
who
happened,
fought with player
Nazca?
levels is Miza.
The damage. My knife has a damage immunity to poison and psychic damage.
Yes, it has. That's why it didn't get hurt by a lot of these things that have been happening.
Alright, so I
It
can
also
just, like,
can't like technically hear it. So it
has
sees
blindsight,
it
doesn't it?
hears magically.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
blind sight 60 feet.
a lot of these abilities aren't working on it. From
Okay, so I can just
thing.
literally leave my knife there. Just
Well,
for, like,
until
5
I
it
feet.
can
the
just
knife.
hit it, right?
Yeah.
But the ability that like dealt damage to everyone that can hear, that one didn't affect it.
So you're saying if I cover my ears?
La 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 la.
If you cover your ears, your knife won't take damage because your knife doesn't take damage. Yes.
No.
Okay.
Alright, fair enough. You know what?
Okay.
There you go. You got your answer.
So,
Wait, how long does my?
we're gonna have these. This is gonna be an issue. So Earth's gonna go ahead and grab Barik. These guys do not have attacks of opportunity to use, so they don't use them. Earth is gonna go ahead and pull Barik with him.
Is
Dagger is
gonna
going
go
to
grab
try
Rosen?
to grab Rosen, his only friend in this world.
Why would you take your only friend out to hunt near Cold Waterfall?
They thought it was safe.
Why would anywhere near cold activity be safe?
They also need to make death saves, which they look like
don't
they're
think
not
any.
failing. Dagger manages to pry Rosen out of the thing, and pull Rosen's currently dying body away.
Oh,
Um,
same.
That's gonna be that. That's gonna be the guards. The guards. Guard 1 sees guard 5's head disappear, and screams and runs away.
Yeah, that's a pretty big intimidation check, I gotta say.
I would
so
be
yeah.
intimidated.
The other guards, I'm gonna not make the DC as high for their frightened check. Half of them also run away. They turn and start running back towards town. These two, the guard you remember, he actually has some levels. He's a gamer god. Not a lot,
you
but
mean?
he's a gamer dragon.
Guard.
Gamer guard. They're gonna go ahead and shoot crossbows at things. Can they get close enough to do? What is it, like 80 feet is the?
Crossbows have less than short bows. I
It's like
think,
60. You're right. I don't think they can get close enough to not do disadvantage.
I can really quick check.
They both have heavy
Okay,
crossbows,
like,
so
I will really quick add a heavy crossbow to my inventory and let you know.
well. Without disadvantage, they missed. So with disadvantage, they missed.
Alright, heavy crossbows actually have a range of 100, just so you know.
Okay, so
Heavy
they
crossbows are the
didn't have
ones.
disadvantage, but that's still a 3 and
light
an 8. So
crossbows are the ones with the shorter, I'm pretty sure. and
they
hand
go-
crossbows.
they're gone. The guards are having some trouble. The guards say, "Get everybody. We need to leave now." And Bob, you watch
Wait, if
some.
I bonus action dash, so I can move 50 feet to be here.
Yes.
with Bear in my backpack. And I use an item interaction to take the healing potion from Rogue Blade's inventory. And my
they're
action
just wrapped around my
to,
torso. So.
and my action to pour it down his throat.
Okay. Go ahead and
God.
roll some HP for Rogue.
Let me get you the numbers really quick. It's 2d4 plus 2.
You get 5.
Better than nothing. That's
Hey,
Rogue is
way better than
conscious.
nothing.
Remember, you're
And
prone
then-
right now,
Oh,
sir.
fuck!
And then as he wakes up, Bob says, Roxanne, Rogue, time to go! And Bear touches Bob's back through the backpack and he turns invisible.
Okay. Bear, Bob, and then Bear in a backpack go ahead and disappear.
Yep. And technically, he's invisible inside the backpack
Yep.
since I'm wearing it.
You are stealthy, stealthy boys. What's a
And-
good
That's my turn.
karate robes? You get karate robes to show you are invisible.
Okay, fair.
oh wait,
Bring
you
this
didn't
down
select
back up.
Mother of the Void as the thing, so it's just Speck of the Void.
It's fine.
They all
Dai
go on that
Jobu.
same thing. I think that makes it my turn now.
No,
it's the
No,
Speck of
it's
the Void.
Mother.
it's the Devoid's turn, but for some reason
Oh,
it
okay.
skipped everyone's turn.
Because they're dead. I already told you this would be
They're
a problem.
not dead. They're just cool.
Okay, then they're cool and dead.
The mother of the
mean, dead
Devoid
bodies are
needs to
cool.
roll for whether or not she gets her things back. Those are D20s. Those are not D6s. Okay. She looks out at all of you, and she is going to make an attack on the geomantic summons.
Let's go.
So she just swings out with her hand and tries to smack into it.
Tristan, my heart can't handle
That's
this
a natural
kind of
one. Your geomantic
Oh.
summons, your big rocks, your stone knife just jumps out of the way, and she swings past it.
And a tree disappears behind it.
She crushes through a big tree. She's finally going to use her bonus action again to try to pull your geomantic summons in. Could you make it a strength saving throw?
So just it's the previous one I did.
Yeah, so just a plus one.
D20 plus 1.
Did I not have it? Oh, I'm looking at. No, I'm looking at the right person.
Just slash roll D20 plus 1.
I thought I could like re-roll doing something. Whatever.
There will be no re-rolling in this
There will
household.
be consequences!
14.
Okay,
That was the same
you
thing
have
again.
failed. Your thing is pulled up very, very close to this thing, and you see like the void slowly open up in the goo of this thing as it's pressed into it. Your geomantic summons takes 2 force damage.
That's like nothing.
The ability is mostly to pull people in; it's less to deal damage.
Okay.
But bonus action damage is still very good.
Rogue, you
Yeah.
are prone, but you are suddenly awake.
Can I edit?
Uh,
Can I not edit its health?
You should be able to, but if you can't, I'll do it.
I can't. It's yeah. Should have 12 max HP, then be at 10.
fuck.
Rogue, you look around, you hear like screaming. You see just like a blood pool here. You see some blood pools over here. You see
be
people being
fair,
dragged away.
I can't see jack shit. There's blood coming out of my eyes.
Oh yeah, there's blood everywhere. You see it's
Yeah.
lots of red.
I'm
Oh,
not doing so hot.
My apologies, Tegan. Actually, something else happens before your turn.
Aw, you're making a lair action,
Yeah,
aren't ya?
it's not layer action. It's
It's one of them lair action
you
things.
see, all of you see and hear a loud as a large amount of rocks right over here, it's not showing up for some reason, you'll see it, give way, and a hole that has been born through part of it pushes out a slightly bigger devoid hole.
That's the whole.
And a
sucky, sucky
second
hole.
mother of Devoid walks out of it too.
A scarier thing than that. It won't let
Oh.
Big ol'
me.
tentacle?
Let me. Why won't it let me? There we go.
Hentai monster, tentacle monster.
A
Oh my God.
large, like made out of this strange looking like stone and wood and flesh. His whole body, even like this oversection of robe. This 10-foot tall, humanoid-ish looking figure. There's no face, just this blank, completely pure white, like section that of where the face should be that defies all reason, and you can't like see through it, and it doesn't give off light or anything. Is just holding its hand out over this this like big sphere of void energy, and just like pushing along with this thing in front of it as it just
like it's
moving it, yeah, like it's mowing the lawn, and it pushes it out of this side of this cave, and you see as it does that, like light comes down and like hits the sphere and this thing, and it kind of like almost like hisses and pulls back a little bit, and it looks out and sees this scene, and in Primordial, as it sees all of this, it shouts, and I believe Roxanne understands Primordial, so
yes.
You understand this. You hear, "They're fleeing. Let them be. If they put up a fight, kill them then."
I'll take that. But I don't understand that. That's a whole
Roxanne,
lot of...
you hear
that's a
this
whole
thing.
lot of
One
words
second, I
don't
have to create a name
understand.
for him.
It then says, "We have more to do," and it goes back to attempting to control this big thingy, Biggie Smalls thingy. That's gonna be the Devoid's turn. Thank you. My name is Roy.
Alright, so
Rogue,
I
your turn.
understood none of that. So
You just saw big scary dude come out of the wall.
yeah, big scary dude come out of the wall. So
And chant something.
I'm going to stand up using half my movement,
Yes,
and could I possibly, Bob? How do you feel about me picking you up?
Did you do it before?
Don't fucking
I
worry
did.
about it. I am invisible right now. I can get away on
That
my
is
own.
true. I can't even see you.
Yes.
He's
I
like talking
woke
to like
up-
a tree stump.
I woke up and you were there for about a second.
Yeah,
So,
you and Roxanne just need to get the fucking lead out and start like running.
All right, I'll see you later. 75. There we go.
Since I know I can bonus action dash now, I also have 90 feet of movement.
Very useful. That
Bob
kind of
is a
stuff.
scary motherfucker.
I wish I was scarier, but when you're only melee, you gotta kind of have people walk towards you.
Yeah, I can.
Alright, well, that's
I can
my
see people from
turn.
240 feet away.
Okay, Rogue, you're fleeing.
Yeah.
Is everyone fleeing?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna yell like the big
Guards,
Boosfer
please,
over
guards.
there, Boosfer over here. The father. I don't know who.
The daddy.
The giant guy who just sucked out the wall just said that he was let us run. Let us run. We can escape.
Roxanne, let's talk. More running.
Don't
I'm
attack
saying
them,
we can-
guards.
I'm saying we can go. I'm saying he's letting us go. He doesn't want to fight us yet.
Then let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay,
By the way, I named him Boosfer.
Boosfer.
that's
Yeah.
strange. All of you
That is
go
strange, but
running.
We got
Completely
we
respectful.
got a million Boosfer.
Everyone goes running. Guard 5, does not go running, for he is headless.
Yes, he is dead.
Rosen and
Incredible.
Barrig
Horseless
and
headsman.
Dagger and Ert drag themselves out, and all of you,
how low
guards
is-
and everyone, you find yourselves all running away and reuniting back up towards the village, towards
Can
the
I
section
keep running
before the mountains.
until I can get
go up.
to the
So,
landlocked lady?
I kind of want to run to the landlocked lady as
perhaps.
well. Oh wait, does my
I'm
knife
like,
still have
for
attack,
now-
or should I? I don't think I told my knife to do anything, so I think it's still attacking.
Your knife. You get the feeling your knife has no more life,
Okay,
Knife
it like
no
kept
more life.
attacking.
as
Knife
it
will
just
no more
stays
life.
there and is obliterated. But
By a snap of the devoid.
you can always resummon it, so I'll put it in the corner. So all of you
Wait,
run up, and at least like the guards and the hunters and stuff manage to, given your distraction and otherwise, having pulled everyone free and away
Except
from
for
those
that
things.
one guard whose head got deleted.
Yeah, except for him. You
Rip in
meet
peace,
up back.
Ricky Rusty.
No, his name was Headless.
His name was Ricky Rusty now.
No, his name was Headless. Because
We'll
Yeah, but
never
Ricky
know his
Rusty's
name.
funnier.
He's
Let
dead.
the DM finish describing what's going on, please.
No.
You reunite with all of these people now in like the housing area that starts to build up back into paths that go back up to the landlocked lady, essentially. This is another sprint back up there if you're going as fast as you can. You see the guards get there and everyone is like panting and everyone's looking around. Just the one guard that you guys already talked to, the lizard folk guard, what's his name again? I have his name somewhere.
We're just let Nazca name him.
Hurley.
Wait.
His name is Hurley.
Hurley.
No,
Hurley Jensen.
his name is Brick. Hurley's the guard that you put in jail.
Okay.
Hurley's gone.
Brick, you see Brick is like, what the fuck just happened?
Well, watch your language there, Brick. And I have no idea. I'm a
Saying the word fuck is appropriate in the situation.
You watch your language too.
We
All
have
right,
to
there's
get-
children here.
Are those things? They came out of that portal?
Yeah.
It looks like the portal has become a much bigger problem. We need to leave the island now.
Yeah. We'll let people who are higher level.
There's
deal
so
with it.
many people on this. I'm the higher level. Oh no!
No. You're a
Ah,
baby
he's like
compared to it.
he's like putting his hands on his like temples, just like I'm in charge right now, sort of.
Oh.
Oh
you're the
no!
new
I
Mesa?
will.
Are you a cult
we-
leader?
No,
All right,
We
good.
should probably go help people.
we
off
can't
the
kill
island.
those things.
Evacuation is
We
important.
need to leave.
All right, I'm just gonna. ignore
Everyone
this
has
rule
to
right
leave.
now. Ignore this rule right now. It's for chat.
All right.
No, you-
I'm going to start heading back to the landlocked lady.
I think we
Specifically-
still need intense music. I think we still need intense
Yeah,
music.
it's
for
still
this.
pretty intense. I'd like to go
everybody-
talk with Miza.
Everybody starts to run back to the landlocked lady.
I like to run the landlocked lady, break into Mrs. room, and like, what the heck did you just stop?
Yeah, I'm not letting Roxanne near Miza. Never mind me going
Um,
and talking to
Just stop by
Miza.
Mrs.
I'm not
room.
letting.
Just leaving.
Oh wait.
She's
yeah,
locked
no,
in there,
Just-
and
we
the
can't
guards
just
aren't.
leave.
So she's locked in there. The guards have the key, and the guards are not there. So right now, you
Wait, no,
you
no.
guys all show up. The guards like start running around and just saying,
Oh god.
"Shit's
oh,
fucked.
crap.
We have to leave." Like, everyone goes like, "We as in everyone?" And
All right, here, Bob is going
Aye.
to attempt to use his powers of oratory for good.
okay, what do you say, Bob?
Um,
What
he's
does
going to
the
make
invisible
papers-
goblin with the invisible pseudo dragon on his back say?
Oh, he won't be invisible when he speaks. So that would be
Okay,
super
you
creepy.
you
It's the
appear-
voice of God.
appear
I
out of
like
thin
it.
air. Surprisingly enough, you have a familiar pseudo dragon of the former mayor on your back, currently giving you a bit of austerity. The opposite of austerity. Austerity.
A bit of ostentatiousness.
Austere. There.
All right, everybody. There's a crisis on the island. We need you to collect your necessary belongings and head down to the docks and seek passage off of the island. Please do so in a calm and orderly fashion. Panic will serve nobody and will only cause death for bugs.
There's a giant void sucky Booster and Emilio out there are like tearing apart
So
stuff
he's-
and eating everything.
He's basically attempting people to
Could I-
quickly
yeah.
do it in an orderly fashion.
They're gonna
Yeah.
do that. Let's see how much panic you manage to avoid. So let's do a persuasion check to see.
Can I get an assist from one of the guards or something to give
Um,
me advantage on this?
I would say, yeah, you can have advantage. The guards are assisting
Okay.
you. Your friends are not. We heard what they said.
No, I didn't say jack shit.
I just yelling about Booster. and
19
Emilio.
is the highest I got.
Okay, everyone like looks around like, well, shit. Nothing big. Just right now.
He
Like
just-
everyone's just like,
there's-
right. We're leaving right now.
Yes. Do we have
Yes,
like
right
an
now.
hour or so because the
Alright.
theme moves really slow?
I would also
But,
like to
yeah.
sneak away to
As
Mrs. place because I
we're
have
leaving
a
as
thieves'
soon
tools.
as
It's not
humanly
like I
possible.
can't get in.
Do
take
some
only the
stealth
necessary
check,
time
bro.
to gather the
Yeah.
I would like to
essentials
just
and
go
move
to
on.
Mrs. Place and just ask her like, what the heck?
Okay, give me a sec.
That's gonna be
'cause,
a
like,
13 for stealth.
okay.
I'm just walking and running there.
Rogue,
Especially-
you
I
managed
thought
to
you were
sneak off
talking with
first.
Bob.
Yeah, so Roxanne's been talking with Bob. So Rogue, you managed to sneak off first before Roxanne gets there. And you
Alright.
get up there. There are like guards around there, are people, but they're not paying attention to this right now. So you run up with your thieves' tools and go at it. So go ahead and make a
Yeah.
thieves' tools check.
What is that?
A
Plus...
dexterity check plus your proficiency.
Okay.
You're proficient in thieves' tools, so yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a sleight of hand check for all intents
That's
and
gonna be a
purposes.
10.
Okay, that's the
I have
DC.
not
So
Oh fuck yeah! I
You
have not rolled good this
get in
entire
there. You're like
day.
looking around. There's like guards running around. There's people like grabbing stuff, throwing it into bags, and you put your thieves' tools in. Clink. The door
Clink.
is free, and
All right, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna close the door behind me, and I'm gonna do some talkie with Miza.
you sneak in first, and you see a bound and gagged, currently sitting, arms behind her back, Miza. The former mayor. This
Hello there. We have a problem. And you are one of the strongest people on the island, and I assume you don't want to die or be left in here. Just give me a nod if you understand what I'm saying.
Make a persuasion check. You get the feeling she might know a little bit about, not like exactly what's going on, but she
19.
might be like sort of aware that something like this might have happened. And she says,
My only good roll is persuasion. I should just play a fucking bard.
Hard.
"What came out of the portal?"
Okay. Description words.
Description words, because I don't know what they're called. Big wooden guy in a cloak. Wooden stone guy. Also, big long-fingered, white on the bottom, purplish red on top, that summons big floating purple things.
Were any
And
of
there were a
them
bunch of-
were any of them like the same, or were they all chaotic masses of energy and death?
There were 4 chaotic masses of energy. there were
The
4
thing she just
chaotic
described them as makes sense when she says it. Like, they're not like, none of these things are like, they're one of a kind. They're not.
I have
Each
never
of these
seen
things is
them
different.
before, and one of them talked. So that's got me even more worried. Apparently it said something to Roxanne. So, we do have some problems. And,
And
I
you
believe
need my
you,
help?
Well, considering I believe your entire cult base has been sucked into a portal, you want to
I want
help
full
us as much-
immunity. Once we're off the island, you let me go.
I cannot grant that. However, I can grant you immunity on a boat.
Well, you're going to
Like to be
sneak
a
me onto a
pirate.
boat and get me off this island after this.
You want to be a pirate?
I need a wand.
It worked out for me.
I need untied, and I need a wand.
Wait, don't I have the one?
Okay. I
think I got the one.
am not good at trusting people, especially after what you've done. We
That's
are
good.
in a time crunch. I don't trust you.
Do you want to make an insight check?
Yes, I would
Yeah.
love to
You
make
could
an insight
make
check.
Okay.
Is she just going to kill me because I'm very low on health? 17.
You are very stealthy. She's seen that, and she thinks you could get her off of this island secretly. After
fair-
that, you don't know what she'd do. She seems maybe
Okay,
indecisive
I can-
herself, but she's not going to kill you while she has leverage.
Well, I can help her. She's not going to kill me.
Yeah.
Okay. You're lucky I took all your
So
shit.
this conversation is now happening, and you're doing this. Roxanne suddenly, the door is not locked as you go up to it. I'd assume you just open it in that case.
Yeah, I don't.
You-
I would, yeah.
You get up to this door, it is not locked, and you... The door swings open behind Rogue, talking to Miza.
Oh, hi, Rogue.
Oh, no,
Hey.
no. You're not allowed in here anymore after what you did last time. That really fucked me up.
My wand, give it to me now.
Do I have it?
Alright.
You-
No, I have her wand.
You have a
her red
wand.
one.
Or,
I
no,
have her
Bob
red
has a
one.
wand. You have a red one, yeah.
Miss,
all right. I pull.
did you hear what
pull out the red
happened-
one, and I pull
Did
out
you hear
my
what
dagger
happened
and
after
just
that
slit
came out
the
of that
ropes.
sucky hole?
Sort of.
I informed her.
Yeah, the void came out. Yeah. and-
In exchange for help in possible destruction of those creatures and possible evacuation of the island, pirate. We can get a new pirate. I'm always for a new pirate.
I'm down for that. Ships are made out
Are you
of
saying
wood. and
Miza's the new
fire-
pirate?
And fire.
No pirate!
Fire is strong against.
At
wood,
least
so
we're
I'm okay
going
with
to
this.
get her off the island and away from anyone who would imprison her, and that's what pirates do.
You
Yeah,
see
I'm
Miza
honestly,
stands
At
up.
this point,
You
not
give her the
really
wand.
caring that
I'm
she
down.
almost killed me, because so did this devoid.
You give Miza the wand and you let her out of her shackles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do I
she
need
gets the
to
wand.
roll just a quick thieves tools just to break those shackles,
You have.
or not?
Yeah. Do it. Let's see if you can do it
Alright.
quickly at least.
Can I give him advantage?
15.
Probably
It's,
I don't
doesn't
even
matter.
it's okay.
that's-
You go at
that's
it
the
and
thieves'
have them
tools
unlocked
for
before
manacles,
Roxanne even can
so-
give it. So, yeah, you get her unlocked. She's out, and you hand her the wand, and she flicks
There's
it,
your
and
red wand.
she flicks it, and flames wreathe around her body for a second. She goes, "Just a little insurance now."
Perfect. I don't care. Let's get out of here.
While Rogue's doing like thieves tool stuff, I would like to go over and use my healing stone to heal him up a bit.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
like,
that would-
Rogue, you're
Um,
looking kind of.
Miza says-
you're kind of looking bad.
We need to stop them from getting up here. Where were they?
Where the
Basically,
entrance-
exactly at your entrance of Cove.
Yeah.
The
Were they
waterfall
on this
entrance.
way? Were
No,
they?
they
one guy
seemed
looked
to
like he was
be-
mowing the lawn, but with the rocks and the mountain, and then the other devoid creature was just seemed like it was like
Okay.
like it was in heat and just birthing
Well-
a lot of little devoid
It did
creatures.
not seem like they were on the way. It seemed
On the
like they
bright
left.
side, I seem to have summoned some sort of sphere of annihilation of some kind. That's interesting,
That
but
sounds like a fun thing.
we'll worry
Yeah.
about that some other day. Everyone off the
Alright.
island, then?
Yep. Let's.
Nah, not yet,
you-
but they're working on it.
We are working on evacuation.
You
We
can see,
just
like,
got
people
back.
are grabbing stuff. This room is, like, almost shaken bare at this point from this conversation. You go out and, like, stuff is just, like, rolled up, and there's people just walking downstairs. Miza goes, and, my henchman?
To be fair, most of
them
your
died,
henchmen
yeah,
died.
yeah,
The
yeah,
one
most
next
of them
to
are in
me.
the void.
Behind
Oh.
us.
Oh yes. Let's get him out. I go over to the door and I can pick it really quick.
Yeah, and Roxanne
I'll
can
give
give you
him
advantage as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm efficient.
So that's gonna be a 22.
Okay, you clink, it opens.
Hello, big scary. We got your boss on our side.
Miza comes in.
Listen.
Shut up. We need your help.
Okay.
And I go over and untie him and
Ah.
stuff.
Miza says, listen,
Those are manacles.
you have some spell slots right now. I need them. She says to her guy, so, do as I say, and we'll get you off this island.
And we all won't die.
Do you want to be a pirate?
The Miza and the other dude, whose name is...
Dastardly Dan.
Hurley, I thought.
No, that's the guard. That's the... Oh, yeah, this is Hurley. Never mind.
This is Hurley.
He doesn't
Yeah,
have
this
spell...
is Hurley.
I'm wrong. You fed the guy who has spell slots to avoid sphere. This guy has no spell slots.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
What
Should
if
I unmanacle him?
What if Hurley is the devoid
This is
creature?
Hurley.
Should I unmanacle Hurley really quick?
Yes.
Yeah, I help
All
him.
right.
That's a 12. So
You go at
Try
it once, set up again.
22.
Takes you a little bit, but you get him out of him. He's like,
Stop moving.
should have just fucking killed you. Well,
Oh wait,
I-
I need
you
to
could've
I need to
Please
roll
roll
healing.
the health.
by the-
Please.
Yeah, I just realized that as
could
well.
really use that.
I just remembered that. I was like, wait, I forgot to roll health. 2d6 plus spell casting modifier, which is 3, so it'd be 2d6. Plus 3. That's actually a lot of health.
That is. At least 5.
you can see
What the
How
Miza.
did you get 0? Oh, you didn't write 6.
You didn't put the 6 in there.
3 plus 3. Should I just roll it?
Despite
No,
all
I
my
got it.
rage.
All right, there you go. Damn, big heal.
I
Holy
was looking
shit.
at it, like staring at it, like, wait, how the
How
heck
did
did I
you
get
get a
this?
0?
That's impressive.
Damn
That
big
is
heals.
Big heals.
Okay,
Alright.
Wait, am I able to make a second one? Like, while
It takes
we're
10
going
minutes
back?
of
Oh.
focus, like concentration
mind.
on doing
And
something.
isn't it a spell slot?
No,
It's a ritual to make a level.
Oh,
the thing,
yeah.
the thing Roxanne just did is a ritual. But that's 10 minutes.
All
of
right,
it,
well, let's
so.
get out of here.
Miza says, "Should we make sure those things aren't on their way?"
That would probably be a good plan. I believe that Roxanne, you won't kill Miza, right?
no, not yet.
Thank God. I'm trusting you with this.
Yeah, no,
Roxanne,
That's okay.
stay
I
with
kill
Miza.
you
Okay.
first. Miza,
probably.
Miza, she
Roxanne,
says,
stay with Miza. I'm going to go alert the captain that we're going to have a few extra people on.
"You're
board.
alerting the captain." Miza, so Rogue,
very
you
fast.
go to grab Bob, I assume, and go talk to the
As a-
captain.
As a friendly
Yeah,
gesture,
otherwise,
I'd like to
that's-
give the notebook back to Miza, the one I took.
Her spell book, hopefully.
No, I thought I took some notebook from
You
her.
have her spell book. You have a bunch of notebooks.
Yeah, I'll give her back her spell book. Cause
She goes, "Thank you.
you might find this
Very
useful.
expensive." She goes up.
They
You,
are really
Roxanne,
expensive,
you
Jesus
and
Christ.
the and Miza and the guard go out behind the ship. There's like no one out here. She brings you out there to
good
search.
memories from here.
Hey,
Hey,
could I have-
Hurley, remember when you tried to kidnap me here?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Literally
Yeah,
this
that-
morning.
Oh yeah, it was. Man, time change.
Could I have
everyone
perception
dies when you
checks
have
from
fun.
everyone?
We got it, Sauce Boss. Just
Including me.
Roxanne, Miza, and the guard.
14.
We're gonna call him Hurley from now on because he's
Yeah.
relieved
He's,
of duty.
he's part of the crew.
You look down there, Roxanne, and you can see, like beyond the trees, down. You can just, you couldn't see the, you couldn't see the waterfall before, but technically, if a lot of these trees weren't there, you'd be able to see it. And the thing you immediately notice is there's some no longer trees in places.
Hey,
Like
Miza,
there's some toppled, like these big trees that have just all fallen.
Miza, hey, look, we figured out a solution to get rid of the trees.
And you rolled high enough.
that what
There
you
is a
planned?
line cutting through the trees towards like the landlocked lady. This area.
Man, they even know where to go towards
It's not
the people.
fast, but it's clearly in this direction.
Dang. I forgot I had the Eldritch Rock tattoo.
We need to deal with this, Miza says. She looks down. You see at the like bottom of the cliff face that you're looking down off of, there are a few of those swirling like specks of the devoid energy creatures that are like lurching around at the bottom of the thing. You actually then, as you look at that, you see a little short man looking person.
Oh wait, is it who I think it is?
From this distance, you recognize the gray, like dark gray cloak of the cantankerous Kyle, with
Cantankerous
something in his arms, running towards the steps that head up back to the landlocked lady with one of those things chasing him.
We need to save Cantankerous Kyle.
The fucking goblin?
Yeah.
Missa like looks at you.
We can use it as leverage later to get
From
better
the
discount
from
on
the
a
top of
deal.
this hill, Miza points down her wand and shoots some firebolts down there. Do you have anything with a like 100 plus foot range, Roxanne?
100. Let me see if this crossbow does anything.
This would be a job for the spell sniper,
oh,
but he's currently coordinating and
It says
evacuating.
80 to 320
That is very
feet for
important
the
too,
elven
though.
crossbow.
You can disadvantage make some shots. Hurley pulls out his heavy crossbow as well, and there Hurley shoots some, and you got some
Alright,
firebolts
so
from Miza.
Disadvantage shots. Okay. Just in that one, I'm not even gonna roll again. So 5.
Okay. You guys just start to
I
shoot.
shoot
You're not
Cantankerous
Roxanne,
Kyle
you
by
are not
accident.
particularly skilled at the shooting of crossbows. So you're just
Yeah.
firing your crossbow. and it's just
Accidentally
hitting like
dangerous
rocks and stuff.
Kyle.
You see you shoot and it like hits right beneath his feet once, and he trips on it and falls, and he like rolls and manages to get back on his feet, and is just running. He goes, "Hey!" But together Hurley and Misa manage to take out the speck chasing him, and it disintegrates behind him. He comes running up the steps very fast. The other two start to like move in tow with him as well. If you want to do, let's do some more attacks to see if he takes any damage on the way up. If you want to do an attack as well, Roxanne, that's probably a good idea.
Oh,
You
I
reload
can
your
attack
thim.
him.
Not on him, on these two that section up behind. There were three, so
11. I have a
okay.
+4 to hit.
there are some. They're
Oh,
just
is it
clattering.
with disadvantage? Is it with disadvantage?
Not anymore now as he comes up, so
okay,
it's just
then
normal
it's
roll.
11.
Okay.
Wait, how far is
You guys slowly, like 90 feet away right now. He's just running
Alright,
up the
never mind.
stairs. And then he gets up like closer to you, and fire bolts and crossbow bolts from Hurley and Misa. They both are dispersed, and you see Kyle like comes up. He goes like panting, like he pulls out his sack that's wrapped around his back, pulls out the bag of holding, and just shoves a bunch of stuff that was in his arms in it, and just goes, "Thanks. I stole some more stuff. I'm gonna go now."
You should go. I tell him like, hey, there's a bunch of bad guys over there, as you can see. If you would like to make
Yeah,
your
I
way
saw
in
'em!
orderly fashion to the boat, we'll have an evacuation party right now. All right,
Party?
be calm and collective.
Cool.
Just go. You
He
can also
scurries.
pickpocket people on the way.
He's gonna be
Misa
a
goes,
shit
"No, you
worker.
can't."
Activity
Mi-
too, isn't he? Like,
It's easier to get away with it in a bigger crowd. Just remind you.
Um,
back to the problem at hand.
You get the feeling that our cantankerous little Kyle fellow might have been having eavesdropped on all of you, gone to Mrs. base and been stealing stuff.
I think he stole some stuff from your base, Nizza. So we might have
It's
to.
fine,
like-
we'll kill him later.
Oh, no. I think we can get information on him because he probably saw stuff down there. But yeah, we can also do that.
You see at the bottom of this, how long? It's not been very long. Mrs. says,
Probably
"Are
like
we?
10 minutes.
What is?
That was 12
There's
seconds.
nothing here. There's they're far off right now. We need to just try to get out of here.
Yeah.
You're sneaking me onto your boat.
Apparently, yeah. We should probably get you some change of clothes because you're like very identifiable. Same thing with you, Curly.
Yes. Unfortunately, I
probably
haven't had a
make-
long rest. I can't.
Yeah, I haven't had a long rest either. I've lost all my spells.
I can't disguise myself
Pirate
currently.
crew
I'd need
grows
I
a.
mean,
larger.
I probably can disguise you. I can probably make you some clothes.
Roxanne, you have other sets of clothes if you wanted to give Misa a separate thing. Unfortunately, you also have a guard who's currently in his skivvies. Hurley
He's
as
in
well,
his
so-
underwear?
Well, he's in like peasant clothing now because they took his guard uniform away.
Alright, fair enough. Oh, I could probably like quickly like sew them up something.
No, you could slowly sew them up something.
Oh, shucks.
Sewing takes a long time.
Gosh,
yeah.
dang it. Fair enough.
But
You don't have ages to like tailor entirely new outfits.
but you have clothes on you. Like you have a couple sets of clothes, so you can.
I don't think I
You and Miz are
but-
like the two most conspicuous looking people on the island. So aside from like Rogue and Bob and
I
Kyle,
do.
right? So
I'm
like,
yellow.
but this island is full of a lot of different races of all kinds of humanoids. So it's stealth checks as opposed to anything else. Then I guess.
Could I carry her? Never mind. That's actually a dumb idea.
Make it harder
fly-
on you.
Get in the
Um,
backpack.
Fly her onto the boat.
Okay, so let's just do stealth checks as you guys stealth back
Yeah.
around towards where Rogue and Bob are headed down to the
I grabbed
the-
you, Bob, and I told you what's going on. We're getting Miz on the ship.
I got a 7, but I
Okay.
guess I don't really have to worry too much about being caught.
At hearing this news, the goblin loses the last bit of hope he didn't know he had. But we'll roll with it.
Hey, has
We're rolling with the
Rogue
punches.
Blades
We're
ever steered you wrong? No,
Um,
it's always been Roxanne. Rogue Blades is the best.
so Roxanne and Hurley and Miza, the three of you, go around and start skirting around the outside of the landlocked lady to sneak down more of the
Just might be a
rocky
lot
side
easier at
area
night.
over to your boat. The
Bob's
three
also
of
gonna
you.
head down to the boat, I think.
Yes. So Rogue and Bob. Rogue starts to head down after telling you this, so you're following Rogue then. So you guys start to just walk to the boat, Rogue and Bob and Bear. Roxanne, Hurley, and Miza on the other side. Then you.
All right, Miza. Rule 1 of being on a boat: don't use fire. Everything's flammable.
We'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
If
If it's another boat, fine. If it's our boat, don't. Please.
you see Miza, the three of you are like walking. You're like explaining this to Miza, and Hurley is like looking at you and like listening to you and Miza talk, and Hurley just trips and like half falls down a partial terrace of this cliff, rolls a couple feet and catches himself. And a guard who is currently standing the other way hears that, and turns and looks at all of you.
I
And
throw
he
a
just goes,
smoke grenade in the way.
Miza goes, no, no loud noises. Miza just walks over and literally just waves the wand in front of his face and says, hi. We heard there was an evacuation and Roxanne is taking me to the... What is your ship called, lady?
Land, I don't.
The seas to sea.
Seize the sea. The
Seas to
seas
sea.
the sea. The greatest pirate ship on the land.
The guy literally just looks and goes, reasonable, makes sense, and turns and
Sounds about right.
starts walking off. She walks by, she says, we have a minute before he's no longer charmed. Let's go.
Oh, I see that in chat, Tristan.
What?
Sorry, I got distracted.
I did nothing.
No, someone else did something.
Someone else named Tristan.
Oh, we got a raid.
Yeah.
Thank you for the raid. So,
Right.
Roxanne.
What?
Who else?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Roxanne, you are going down the steps in front of the landlocked lady, and otherwise bringing Miza with you. You kind of
Why
have.
did you wave the wand?
She cast a spell on him.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
The charm. I think it's probably friends.
So you all head down and find yourselves out, sort of partially hidden, at least from the guards, out on the edge of the docks, looking out. You see from there Rogue and Bob make it down to the actual ship of the Seas Deceit. You go up, and your captain, who is currently at the helm of your ship, this is Captain Alley, is there, and he, in all of his elvish, very hoarse voice, glory, just shouts, I'd ask what you did, but what did you do? What did you do?
Wait, is he asking? Who's he asking?
This would be Rogue and Bob as they get to
Okay,
the ship.
that's what I
To
thought.
be fair, wasn't us this time. It was a
wasn't
leftover portal from,
entirely our fault.
It was a leftover portal from the mayor when she tried to summon a fire god, accidentally summoned a void creature, and yeah, now there's this.
I heard this much described as vaguely before. Who is getting on our ship right now? We need to decide this now. That I do not know if there's enough space on the other ships, and I do not know how comfortable we are with passengers.
Well, I know that I have two people that I'm kind of promised to bring along. You know, Miza and Hurley, the two who we imprisoned.
That summoned these things?
Yeah, I kind of promised them that in exchange for their help in getting off the island safely, we would offer them a way away from government.
I was not involved in this conversation. I was just
Look.
informed that it happened.
Well,
Look,
Pirates
that's
Code, we
what-
have to do it now. Shit.
Yep.
Anyway,
It's more of guidelines, but you know, it would be, you know, not very nice to just leave them.
I
Also,
guess.
they have Roxanne.
yeah, we're pirates, so I guess not nice is not necessarily the biggest deal. But
True.
already happened, so...
We can't just leave them.
Okay, where are we going? Did anyone establish that?
They just want off
I
the
assume,
island.
I assume as we possibly need to immigrate somewhere as refugees, but No, the other people.
Let's
would
get your
need to
ship
do
for a
that.
second. What's
Those
your
are some big words.
quartermaster's name? It's been
Wasn't
like
there
a week and a
Bob,
half.
Wasn't there something
It's been
about
like 4
going
days
to the
since your
Whispering
quartermaster.
Isles or something?
Oh yeah, that icy place.
Yeah, but that's not a place we can drop anybody off.
We can drop him off
that
in the
is
middle of the
true.
ocean.
Nearest settlement, I think, is Crystal Atoll, the Azure Court.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bob,
yeah, we
you
have
would
this giant
know.
map.
Yeah, you guys have a big map of the area. The nearest settlement is indeed the Crystal Azure Court on the Crystal Atoll. So
What do we know about this city?
it's a bunch of extremely mean elves.
Ah,
They don't like visitors, so
What
it's
about
going to
the
be a
Emerald
hard
Tower?
sell.
Hard
But
sell for
you can
refugees,
try to
okay.
do it.
but we
Say,
have
well, you know
Bob.
what? Yeah,
We
you guys
do
have
have
me.
Bob.
So-
We have
To be fair, Azure
chance.
Court, like the smaller towns and like elven settlements that are along that coast of the Crystal Atoll, it's dangerous to go there because obviously you're going through a reef, but actually you would think it's dangerous to go there because you have two giant ships and going through a reef is hard. Going around the reef to get to the actual like ports of the Azure Court is like the same distance as going back to Ileforge. So
okay. Well, then that
if
case,
you
we might as well
have
just go back
enough
to
food,
Hellforge.
it might
What about
be
Emerald Tower?
Emerald Tower is the opposite direction. You have to go all the way around Armoria and then through a different reef. So the problem is you have two cargo ships that are like the second biggest ship that you can have in this area. And those ships
Legally?
those ships are gonna have a very hard time getting through these reefs. So going through them would be big issue. If your little pirate ship could make it through them like with some checks, but these big ships are going to be like disadvantage
Yeah.
upon disadvantage trying to not get damaged going through them.
Alright, it's probably a better idea just to go back to Alforge then if that's the case because they're friendlier in general.
Yeah.
And they can
I've
probably
never
handle
met
the
a
cargo
sad
ships as
soul
well.
in
this
Ileforge.
essentially might be an issue of where like is there enough food to go anywhere like once you're on the ships. But you have to evacuate.
can
I mean,
so-
fish.
fishing equipment.
Exactly. You have some equipment to get food and
Wait, did we
otherwise,
get
so we'll
fishing
see.
equipment? Let's just say we got fishing equipment.
You-
Alright.
there
We did.
are hundreds of people leaving the island right now. So
Yeah.
it should be fine. Should be
Yeah,
fine.
it should be fine. We
You,
all fish. We can all probably pull up something.
you gather your resources. Your captain is hesitant to allow people onto these boats, onto your boat
I
specifically.
only promised 2 people
Um,
onto the boat, so
And let's
that's
have
pretty
One
let's
good.
do,
tile.
let's do another stealth check as you actually get
know
up to
about
this
that.
area. Roxanne and Miza and Hurley.
Where is it? This is a button. 13. Is that the same as last time?
Okay. This is just to get up there and sneak them on
No,
board.
it's a better
Um,
stuff.
Rogue and Bob, you know this is like coming, so if you want to, as you see Roxanne and others coming up, if you want to help in some way, if you have something, you are welcome to try that.
give me just one good second to see if I can help them.
One Mississippi.
I don't have any spells.
Like-
I guess if I run over to them, that's just gonna make them.
I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna go, woo, look at me and not them.
That's
Look at
what
my
I
little
was
jig.
thinking, but I don't know if
Look at
that's
my
the
little
best
jig.
plan.
You can distraction. You can go make a distraction. I mean, there's already kind of a distraction of like everyone is trying to get onto ships now. You can see like the brigandine guards, like the people who brought these two cargo ships from what you'd assume is probably Isle Forge or somewhere around there. They're dressed the same way as the brigandines who are they control Brigandine Island, the city you're currently in. They control most of Firekyte Island, and then they control all the way up north on the Orange Islands and Purple City. So all of that stuff is like Brigandine. It's not like an empire. It's just kind of loosely they all have like shared trade and heritage and all that stuff. So they're kind of just all loosely connected. But these ships are based off that. You can see like the guards and like admirals and everything of these two ships are just like, I guess we're letting people on because there's a mob of people. So they don't really have any other choice, it looks like, than to start boarding people
It's-
onto their ships.
At this point, it's either let people on or people are getting on.
They're
and
gonna
throwing
get on
you
and
off.
accidentally sink the ship and throw you off. Yeah, and then you're stuck on
With
Hell
Void
Island
Monster.
with Void Monster. So that's fun.
Mhm.
So with that in mind, it looks like there are people climbing onto these ships, and
Could I help us finish getting ready to go? Like, get the last boxes on?
I think the
if
thing is
possible?
this. The boxes, anything you guys want to bring on aside from the food that people have already bought and brought on your ship right now is stealing, right? Because like you guys were ready to leave tomorrow.
Oh, we were?
Yeah,
Oh,
like you
fuck
guys had gotten ready to leave and you were leaving tomorrow. So the only thing that currently seems to be a situation is first getting Mizza and the guard and maybe Kyle now. Sounds like Roxanne might have
Yes,
that
I
as
want Kyle. I want
onto
Kyle on
your
the
boat.
He might know
then,
something because he was inside Mrs. Dungeon,
and then
No, he was inside Mrs. House.
it looks
which
like
is in a dungeon.
rather soon you're also going to be dealing with
No,
people that want to ride
her
on
house
your boat.
was in the landlocked lady. Wait,
That was her
was
room.
was Cantankerous Kyle in the dungeon? In the... Did he
You
go
are-
all the way to the cult house?
Roxanne got the feeling once he heard there was a cult that was out under the waterfall, he might have snuck down there over that like preceding hour where all of you were like eating and talking and interrogating Miz and all that. He
damn.
might have snuck down there and done
Cantankerous Kyle
some
more badass than I thought.
looting.
Some
So-
looting.
That happened a little bit. So that's that. Kyle's somewhere amongst this crowd.
I'd just like to start walking. I tell like Mizza and Kaya, no, Mizza and Hurley to go on the boat. I'm gonna find one last person.
Okay.
And then like point him towards the boat. Like I think you know the way, and they'll
You're-
help you on the boat.
Like ushering
Could
them
I
towards the boat.
Possibly
Kyle,
bring them some cloaks to make them a bit less noticeable because...
you could bring them
And then I just start walking around
the
the
things you have some red cloaks that you stole from the cult. You have sailor uniforms.
Do
that
we
your
have any
pirate
like
guys don't-
raincoats? Just raincoats?
you have
some
some
trench coats.
you have sailor uniforms. So if you want
Sailor
like a
raincoats.
warmer sailor uniform, yeah. They're fake uniforms, right? Like so they're like uniforms
Yeah,
designed to
fake
look
uniforms.
like brigandine sailor uniforms. So
Just
they're,
the
like, light
coat
blue
of
and
that,
yellow.
something to
Yeah, you
block their
grab some of
heads.
those and throw them to Mizza and Hurley as they sneak up the side of the dock and come up next to everyone. Yeah, so they
Ye be getting on now.
yes. Are we doing it? I don't necessarily have a plan for dealing with whatever the hell is coming.
I doubt anyone here does. That's why we're all trying to leave.
Kyle.
Well, we
Kyle!
shot some of those things that were chasing your goblin friend. So I guess
Kyle, where are you?
Roxanne begins to
The
just walk out
cantankerous
shouting for
Kyle.
Kyle. Mizza smirks at that and leaves. They sneak onto the ship and get some sailor uniforms on. It's funny because none of the people on your boat are wearing sailor uniforms, but now there's two people wearing them.
It's better
They're
than
hidden. Yeah,
them wearing
better
what they
than-
were.
yeah.
Oh,
They
Kyle.
kind of hide anyway because they are recognizable to the guards.
Jingling a little bit
Yeah,
of
so
money.
they go below
Rox-
deck. I'm
Roxanne, could you
hoping.
make me a perception or investigation check as you go?
Can I help? Because I really want to
Yeah,
help.
Rogue, you can either help or make your own.
I
if
got
you
a
want.
I want to
11.
help.
Okay,
so
so advantage for
twice.
you.
I want to help you, so roll
Wait,
that twice.
15.
What sort of checks are being made right now?
Investigation to
People
find
are
Cantankerous Kyle.
looking for Kyle because he slipped back into the
I
crowd of
want to
people.
look. I want to look for Kyle.
Okay,
Oh, Kyle.
so there is
Kyle.
there are like sets of
Kyle.
like women and children being allowed onto the boats, and then there are the sets of people that are being told hell no, and that is essentially Kyle. There is a Kyle currently with like a sailor holding him by the head, like you're not getting on this boat, go the hell away.
Is he like
Over on the
on-
other side of the two boats. like
Okay.
trying to get onto, like scrambling, trying to jump over this dude and get onto the boat.
Can
Kyle, what
I,
did I tell you
hop
about running
down
away?
and go grab him?
Yeah, who is going on this,
I was
this
gonna.
excursion?
I was the one who found him.
That is true. You found him. I was helping ya. So
Yeah.
we both.
You were probably like
found him.
up there from like the ship, like, hey, look, he's over there.
Bob is going
And
to
then
remain
we
on the
both-
ship for now.
Okay,
Right,
fine.
And-
If need
Rogan
be,
and
if I have
Roxanne-
to if I have to teleport through crowds, not clouds. I do have Misty Step right now, so I'm
Well, I
willing to
go
use
up-
that to grab him. If it'll
Oh, I
make
go
it
up
faster.
to him, the guardian's like, what you got
So
there,
you guys
guard?"
begin to like fish through the crowd. Roxanne flies up over the crowd and lands behind
Could
Kyle
go
and this,
under the
this
crowd.
sailor. You
Yeah,
could
I get-
probably climb under the docks pretty not easily if you wanted to try, Rogue.
I mean, I was thinking of just dropping onto the water and climbing up the other side.
Oh, that's true. You could do that. Yeah, I forgot you are able to do that.
You're able
Yeah.
to walk on water.
Well,
You
some
don't
of
know.
us can walk on water, some of us can swim on land. It's really, it's really how you look at it. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna
I
do.
mean,
I'm
in the
gonna
future,
drop,
I can
I'm
swim
gonna drop
inland.
between the dock and the seas to seat
Okay.
onto the water and
Okay.
just kind of stand on it.
Yep.
And
go up-
run over to
you-
the other side of the dock, right under where.
As you do that,
Tinker's Skylar.
you step down onto the water, and there's a moment where you're like uncertain, and then
it's gonna
you
work.
close your eyes, take a breath,
Take the leap of faith.
you lower your arm down and touch the water, and just for a moment there is a give, like you're pressing on the water, and it feels like you're sinking into it, but then you open your eyes and you're just lightly
Holy
standing
smokes.
on top of the water.
It
It doesn't even feel like there's any pressure. You're just on the water.
No.
Aye, let's go.
Oh, nice. And I'm guessing I can
So
see it
now
from
I
like
don't
line
have
above.
to run. Well, I'm underneath the dock right now.
Oh, whatever. Okay. I just fly over. I fly over to
Just-
Kyle. Oh, yeah,
Everyone's
that's
got movement things now.
Yep,
Yeah.
I wanted
Here,
to
Rogue, you-
make it so we all had some form of movement. That's funny.
Rogue, you head over as well, like around the boats and otherwise up. You're like beneath Kyle now, and Roxanne is up above. Kyle's just like, let me on, let me on.
Well, hello there, Mr. Guard. What you got there?
Kyle.
Well,
What you got?
this
us.
little thing.
Mm-hmm.
This guy seems to not like goblins too much. You notice. This
Yeah.
little thing, is currently thinking he's going to get on this boat, and seeing as I
Huh.
don't think we have enough for even half of who's here right now, that's not happening. And he kind of punts him away.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Well, his brother
kinda-
was told me to go find him, so I'll take him back to his
Can
brother. I got him. All right. Thank
All
you.
right.
Have a nice, good day.
Come on down below.
Kyle's like, what are you
on,
talking
Kyle.
about? I don't have a brother.
Kyle,
Shut
come
up,
on,
Kyle,
and
shut
I
up,
grab
Kyle,
him and
shut
I
up,
pull
shut
I
him
up,
have
down.
no brother.
Shut up, Kyle. We're going to.
There's
we're
no one
going
in
on a
this
ship.
world that is with me.
I'm Kyle.
You just
And I
drag
grab his
Kyle
arm
down, and
pull
Rogue
him
grabs.
under.
You're just holding him above the water. He's like, I'll kill you. I'll kill all of you.
No,
Oh,
I'm
it's
I'm
you.
bringing
Hi,
you
what's
to a
going
boat.
on with you?
Yeah, hi. We're going to me boat.
What? I get it.
Got it.
You put me on your boat?
I'll put you on my boat.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
As long as you
Let's get
promise
the
to
fuck outta
behave.
here. I promise nothing.
You know what?
Yeah, me
That's
promise
better than
nothing.
some of the other
I was
people
gonna
I
say,
put on
like,
my
we
boat.
don't even
Let's
make
go.
Roxanne promise to behave. I don't think we should be
That
extracting
is-
that out of
I'm
Vegas
trying
time.
my best to make anyone promise to behave, and no one has.
You don't look too good. You have like
just by default.
your whole face is covered in blood. You okay?
No, let's go.
And I put him under my arm, and I just start fucking booking it.
Okay, you guys rush back the way you came. It's
He's got most of
You
his
guys
stuff
have
in
enough
back
movement
moving.
that this
He
is
doesn't weigh
literally
that
like
much.
20 seconds of movement in your back. So
I,
just, yeah.
I like fly
And
over
I
to the
just
guard.
climb
like, "Hey,
up the
guard,
ship.
I'll be taking him now and just fly back.
Yeah. Later.
Okay,
All
You-
right.
you go.
And I
Uh,
just climb back up onto the ship.
Yeah, and I fly back to the ship.
Cool. You bring Kyle on the ship.
We got Kyle.
We got
He
Kyle.
like dusts himself
We
off.
got Sky.
And he's like,
We got Kyle.
"You got Kyle."
Hey.
Imagine Kyle's like, yeah, you got Kyle. Yeah, we got Mizza, Kyle, and Hurley. The
I
game's
hope there's
all
no one
here.
else named Kyle on this ship. That'd be awkward.
Wait, isn't there?
Luckily, there
You
is.
named. Luckily, you named
We
them
didn't
Kyle, and then
name
we
anyone
changed their name
Kyle.
to Sile with a C
Oh
instead
wait, no,
because
Kyle with a C.
specifically because I was like, there's other people named Kyle like all over the place because I thought it'd be funny.
Actually, I think we changed their name to Kevin.
Oh yeah, we could like Surly Seven or something. That's his name's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
dumb
You don't
now.
just.
It's like
it's
so many
Kevin.
layers of weird.
All right.
It's
Uh,
not weird. They're
I-
pirates.
Are we letting anyone else on? Does anybody else
You can
have
say, like,
somebody they want to
The
get on?
the people that are not currently being allowed on the other ships because they don't know how many they can let on are like looking over at your ship now. Like a crowd of probably a good. Just gonna go ahead and. How many can fit on these ships
wait,
and
what
how
about
many
Brick?
were
What about
already
Brick?
there? What about Brick?
Where's Brick in this? Brick seems useful.
Which of these are the ones that hold people?
Although Brick would probably just want to kill Mizza. Something like that.
Okay, so which of these? This is the.
Aye.
Okay, so these. The two big ships have 80 crew and room for 40 passengers comfy, but I'm going to say uncomfy the way it is. Like 120 passengers each. Right?
Alright.
So
Yeah.
200 people can go on these ships. 80 people
240.
came in. 80
I
plus
see.
120. Because 80 crew, 120 passengers. There are 260 people on this island.
Oh,
That's not so bad.
So
that's a lot less than I thought.
yeah,
Can we just shove them in the bag of
some
holding?
of them just died.
Oh yeah.
Right, like one of them just died.
then
And
a
you already
bunch
have three. There are 17-ish people that want to get on your ship right now.
Captain,
Yeah, we could absorb that, I think.
That's
Captain,
like
it's up to you. Would
exactly.
we like
To be
give
clear,
these
that is like
people passage?
exactly the number of people that can fit on your ship comfortably.
Well, hey, there you go.
Yeah, all right.
You're,
We'll just take the executives, like the important people.
Yo,
Like Brick.
no, you're taking
we'll
the
take all
ruffians that
17.
the people do not want to let on the
Oh.
ship.
Oh wait.
'Cause
we're-
there's,
we're
like,
making-
There's like people that have like you know, like the people that are showing up and they've got like a spear, but they're not a guard, and they've got like a bunch of swords and knives
hunters?
and like hunting traps and like a bunch of shit. And like there's a guy with a
You mean a
piano.
bunch of useful shit?
Oh wait.
There's a dude
piano?
who's
Piano
fucking
guy?
pushing a
Piano guy
piano.
on here.
He has
Oh,
been.
yeah, we'll
I
take the
forgot.
piano
I didn't
with
mention
us.
him because everyone like snuck out and stuff. But there's a dude who pushed a piano all the way from the
Yeah, no,
landlocked
we'll
lady
take
down
a
here.
piano. That's all we need to know. We'll have some music. We'll have some tunes. We'll have like a whole band on the
You
ship.
push it
Already
back the
have
other way
music
around.
and tunes. You have me. You don't
Yeah,
need
but we
a
can get a
piano.
whole band
but
going.
no, we'll have a whole band. Do you know how sick the parties on the ocean will be?
That is true. Bigger band, bigger parties.
Okay,
That's what I
next
like.
thing, next thing. Quick maths. How much food is there? There was a week's worth of food for the people on the island in both of the ships. So that's 2 weeks of food. It was unloaded, so I'm going to say some amount of that did not get reloaded.
Especially since they have to like cram people.
Yeah. So I'm going to roll a D100 and that percentage is not getting back on the ships out of 2 weeks worth of food. 27%. So what's that? That's a quarter. So there are
1.5 weeks worth. Of
11 days
11 days.
11 days worth of food on these
And
ships.
on
That's
the-
enough to
on
get
the
to
cargo?
Isle Forge,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
If you beeline and get lucky,
So
and you'll encounter any pirates on the way.
they also had a week's worth of food for the crew because it's 3 days there, 3 days back. So they'd have 3 days worth of food for the crew, probably a little bit more for both of them, and rationed out. Okay, yeah, this is fine.
We'll get to Isle
This
Forge
is fine.
sometime.
It's surprisingly, it is easier to put everyone on these ships and ship them across the ocean than it is to feed them here.
I'm glad that everything just so happened to work out, like in the most favorable way possible.
I mean, to be fair, we've got 2 overcrowded ships over there. that
Yeah,
we're not moving.
I did give them 3 times their carry capacity because nobody is like
Fine, let me
in.
clarify. It worked the best way possible for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
sailing comfortably with all these like cool hunters that probably have like 6 stories and a guy with a piano. Like, come on, we're living up on the pirate ship here.
Well, that
I'm-
way we don't have to feel guilty because
What
everybody's
the-
going to make it off the island.
What does the captain say about letting these 17 people on?
I don't like it, but they look like they're going to sink our ship if we don't let them on. So
That'd be a very good point.
Hey, I'm
Possibly
down. I'm really
recruits
down
to-
for the piano guy. That's all. That's all I have to say.
Good to know.
piano guy, it
Yeah.
is. I guess.
Another guy.
We're
seemed
just
like
letting
I'll
people
tell you.
on now, so I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than having them burn the ship down.
Do we care about these other 2 ships? Should we just like leave?
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
y'all want jobs?
If you're on the boat, you're gonna be doing some work.
you're sailing, you're working.
Yeah.
How many fucking people are on this ship now? There are. So,
If you're on the ship, you're at least doing some potatoes.
including all of you, there were 30 people. There were 30 crew members. There are
Yes.
now also 20
17.
passengers.
Oh yeah.
19 because you. Oh no, 20 because you have Cantanker's Kyle,
Mizza,
Mizza,
Hurley.
Hurley,
the
and then
piano
17
guy.
other people and a
Evan.
piano.
Yeah.
To
Okay,
be fair, we're going to have them working.
you
so
have.
It's not like we won't
Okay,
have
you
'em
got
fishing.
you guys have to steal food if you want to go because those 20 passengers are gonna put you over. You do
Wait,
not
can
have
we just
3.
take
You
away
have.
from
You had
some of
3
the
days of
unloaded-
food.
Wait, can we take
Yourself.
some of the unloaded supplies?
Yeah, you can go back and loot if you want.
You know what? I'm pretty fast, and of all of us,
Here's the deal. Over
I
the
have
course
9
of the
strength.
next like, I'm gonna see how fast these guys go. Okay.
how long do you think I got, and how many barrels of food can I get?
Okay,
'Cause
so
I have no qualms with
uh,
stealing.
I'm gonna say it's been about an hour right now since you guys got back to the landlocked lady from all this and started getting everything. It looks like the first of the 2 ships is going to be ready to go in 1 hour, and the next one will be ready to go in 2 hours. So 1 and 2 hours from now, those 2 ships are going to be gone, and
Can I fly up and I guess
you could wait and just like loot once they're gone and hope those dudes don't show up in 3 hours, or well 2 hours plus the one that you've already had. Or you could risk it and go out and just start like grabbing stuff.
Discretion's the better part of valor. I think we could grab shit like in an actual non-destroyed city at some point. Like, I say we go.
You just go. Okay, so you
That's
guys
the plan
currently,
anyway, I'm not
the
sure what
food
the
you
other two
have
say.
is you have 3 days worth of food for the crew.
So it would be like
So
2
you
days
have
max minimum.
1.8 days worth of food without that, or with these 20 extra people.
Okay.
Oh, so we do
just
actually need extra food.
You guys
just
specifically.
like-
The other 2 have like just enough food to go to Isle Forge, unload people. Your
So we ask
ship,
the others
like,
to take
the issue here is
food?
not how much food there is; it's how much food is currently on your ship.
do you think I could possibly attune to my cloak and then go out looting?
An hour from now, one of the ships will cast off. There'll be one more here.
And I'll
Um,
have
But can
about
we just
like,
ask the other ships for like to take this leftover food that they're leaving behind? Because we need it.
You can ask.
Wasn't that like the purpose to bring it to the place to like give it to them?
Yeah, I mean it was the purpose. It's kind
So
of
would it be reasonable? Wait, can I just like take like Bob and fly up to one of the captains and then just like drop him off and ask him?
To be
Hold
there's-
hold the fucking phone. You need to ask my permission to do that.
No, no. I'm saying
no, I
know,
don't. No, I don't.
No, I don't. Hey, Bob, you want to see if we can ask the
No,
captain
so,
for
um,
permission
I
to
mean,
talk?
so what
hold
I
on.
was going to suggest is maybe we take a break while we
we
think up what
about to
happens,
do.
and I do some more quick maths in my head
Okay. I do
Okay.
need to see.
and
Sounds
kind
good.
of
All right, yeah.
because your captain is
all right,
aware of
break
the
time.
situation as it stands, so he can actually like tell the crew what the options are, right?
Okay, so Tristan, I have a question. How
Yes.
would shape water affect my fishing ability?
It wouldn't.
Are you sure? Because I could change the water.
You can't touch the water.
Yeah, I can.
No,
Shape water's a range.
it's against the law.
That's not how that works.
Oh, shape water, not
Not like
5
water.
feet. You could like freeze the place where the fish are.
Yeah, just like, or I could just like pick it up out of the water.
You could like. I mean, the fish is not water. The fish is fish.
True. Could I freeze it and then pick up that frozen water? It
Let me-
does last for an hour.
Let me read shape water.
Shape water's funny. Shape water's
This
really
is
funny.
break time kind of situation right now. That's what's going on.
Yeah. So I gotta ask
Alright,
weird
so-
questions.
So my plan here is to take Bob to a ship because he's super persuasive and ask the captain.
Well, I mean, I assume the food's already been paid for, and that's why it's been offloaded.
That's what I'm assuming as well.
Which means it belongs
like
to the town. Which means that technically,
It
since we
belongs
have
to
the
the people
mayor who
getting
has
on
not
the
been
boat.
deposed,
We have the
Okay,
mayor.
Okay,
That's
I have
true,
an
that's
idea.
true.
Cantankerous Kyle has
wait.
a bag of holding, and the landlocked lady is full of food. I have a plan.
Wait,
well, no,
wait,
there's food on the docks. There's 27% of the food that
Is like unloaded and did not
Yeah.
get reloaded in time.
someone in my
so-
chat says, couldn't he just increase the tension of the water to keep the fish in the water?
Well, you can stop the movement of the water, so you could like for a moment make it not flowing or make it flow like up, so you could like move all of the fish up to the surface or something. You could
Freeze the water,
you could
And then-
freeze the water.
and then I
Provide
just
it says right in it, provided there are no creatures in it.
Okay, but like fish aren't people, so like
Fish aren't creatures.
Well, the thing is, they didn't say people; they said creatures.
Yeah, but
which
fish
are
aren't people.
creatures.
Have you seen
Fish
a
aren't
fish?
people.
Fish are creatures.
fish are
If there are one thing, they are creatures.
Exactly.
fish are skulkers.
Okay, so no freezing, but I would let you try to like push the fish up. I would
Then
give
we
them a
could spear
save
'em.
against your spell save DC, but I would like let you push the fish up.
I have a
5
lot
feet.
of dexterity, so that's kind of fine. Also, I'm thinking about just taking Cantankerous Kyle, running into the landlocked lady, and grabbing
There's
whatever
food in
we
there,
can.
right? Like there's not a lot, but there is food in there.
Yeah, like,
I'll say. Well, the
and
thing is,
then we
could
can
also take
do
the
it out
same-
of sight of the other people.
We could also do that same bag of holding though, and take the stuff off the docks. in
Yeah,
much
but it's only
larger
500
batches.
pounds, and
He
he's
just
already
goes,
Well, yeah,
covered.
you
just like
fill it up,
grabbing
100
crates,
pounds, drag it back,
stealthily
drop it
behind
off,
crowds
like-
of people, just pushing them into a bag. and
Also, can
leaving.
you fit the crates in the bag of holding is the problem.
I
They're
bet you could
big
fit the
crates.
bag over
Probably.
like a barrel, but probably not like a crate of
Yeah,
food.
not the crate of food, but maybe like the... How much does a barrel weigh? How much does a full barrel of like pickles
How
weigh?
much does a full barrel of pickles
How
weigh?
much
Google.
You know, how
Does
about
a
this, guys? Why don't we
full
just take the food, and if anybody
barrel
starts yelling at us,
weigh?
then we deploy the goblin. And
We
Yeah,
take
I
the
think
food,
that's
and if
fine.
anyone yells at us,
them into it
Miza
being
casts
okay.
friends on them, and then
A
we.
full keg, which is basically a barrel of 23 inches. That's only a 2-foot barrel. That's not a very big barrel, but it's 150 160
See, we sink
pounds.
the other ships, and then
I
we
think you
wait
just
for
have
them
to steal
sink,
some.
and then we
We
loot 'em.
we kill everyone on the island, and we take everything.
We kill everyone. We take everything.
We just light the ships on fire. It's fine. We just light them up. We just burn it down. It's fine.
Burn
Burn it all down.
no, let's just take the food on
I
the docks,
feel
guys.
like
That's the
stealing
simplest and
food.
easiest
Yeah,
solution.
steal some food.
I don't think we can even. I think we could just like
Occam-
openly
let's
take
Occam's
it.
razor. Let's Occam's razor this and just steal
I
some
think
food.
I think we could just like openly
Okay.
take it as long as we act confident in
It's
like what
still
we're doing.
stealing, but like they won't notice. I'm
No, no.
sure.
As long as we act like we know what we're doing
Okay,
and we belong
I need
there.
like a
and
snack
not
or something. So
suspicious.
I'm gonna go, and I will be back soon, and then we will.
As
Oh,
play.
long
no,
as we
help,
don't act
Christian,
sus,
back.
they won't question
I'll
it.
be back.
Yeah, Tegan, help me because I'm bad. I'm bad at life.
That's the wrong one.
I'm bad.
I know.
I'm bad.
All right, yeah. So we'll just take the food off the docks. People bitch about it. Bob will talk them into submission, and then we'll move on.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is how Bob rolls.
Yep. Not the one I wanted. Where's it? There it is. Not 88. Let's go. Let's take calculator and 88 times 4. CzarBeefcake. 352.
What now?
352.
What's the number for?
The number of bends.
Bins?
Yeah. For a spectrogram. And I'm gonna need to increase height. Seeing on my stream.
Yeah, I'm unsure what's happening right now.
I'm not either. What are we doing?
I think we're on break. Right now, the Minnesota Department of Transportation is attempting to name a new snowplow.
Dang.
So it's like, name a snowplow class of 2022. We've got Betty Whiteout, Control Salt Delete, the Big Leplowski, Plowsaurus Rex, Scoop Dog, the Blizzard of Oz, No More Mr. Ice Guy, and Edward Blizzard Hands.
Can't you just name it like Bob or something?
I mean, you could, but puns are better.
Yeah, but do you know how funny it would be? Like, oh yeah, we had like all these puns, but we just ended up naming it like some sort of dumb name. Roberto.
I don't know. I prefer puns, but that's just me.
I know, but see, that's the joke, is that you would have expected a pun, but it's like, no, it's just very gay. Can I fly with you and like carry you and fly?
Possibly, depending upon your carry capacity, because I have a fat ass little goblin.
Carry capacity. Where do I see that? Inventory?
Let me see here. I'm not sure where it shows that.
Features and
Oh,
trait.
weight carried. Okay, yeah. If you click on weight carried in inventory, it'll tell you your carrying capacity.
150,
And what are you currently carrying?
80, 1.
So you'd have to be able to do 70, which I weigh 47 and I'm carrying 63 pounds worth of stuff.
What the heck?
So you would not be able to do that unless I like shed all of my equipment.
Could I like drag you in the air because then I have 300
That's not how that works, man. You wouldn't be able to get off the ground.
No. I'm dragging you across the air. See, so I'm able to
that's-
do 300 pounds. See, it's just a word
Dragging
difference.
is predicated upon you having solid footing.
Yeah, I have solid footing on the air.
No, you don't. That's not how this
I'm
works.
dragging you.
Not with your wings.
Yes. No. See, I know what I'm talking about. What am I doing? I don't know. Oh, I have 0 healing stones. Is it going to complain that I have 0? Okay, no. Those guys are making a beeline. It's big, sucky, scary guys. Big, sucky, scary guys.
Yeah, like those monsters were the last thing I expected.
Those were
that's
kind
a
of
big
strong.
fuck up on Miz's part.
Yeah, they were kind of strong. I'm gonna probably have to come back later and kill them.
Yeah, they like 2-shot rogue, so and 1-shot a guard.
Yeah. They were kind of scary.
I feel like it's a mild understatement, but
Yeah. They were just misunderstood. They just wanted to have friends.
incorrect.
Well, I mean, you would
It's
fight back.
based on what that one told you from in Primordial, anyway.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna do something. He's just sucking up a lot of stuff. But hey, we found a solution to get rid of the trees.
We have things to do. It all sounds sinister, but it turns out they're just a cleaning service from the void.
Yeah,
They're just clearing out the trees.
and everything else. Sucky. Yeah. I've just been staring at my RAM because I got RGB RAM, and it's like random patterns, but like sometimes the RAM sticks will sync up, and
Uh-huh.
sometimes it'll be 3 that are in sync, and then like 1 that's out of sync. It's very It's just very interesting to watch. Right now, they're all out of sync, but 2 of them are about to get in sync.
Yeah, I just have static colors in my case.
And I bought an extra 32 gigabytes even though I had like 16, because I wanted all matching RGB.
Nice.
Because it would look weird if like only like 2 were like RGB. And I wanted the RGB because I like saw my case, so, like, yeah, I want the colors. But the thing that sucks about my PC is that it's right underneath my bed. So then at night, if I were to ever sleep at night again, I would just be such bright lights coming from my computer, even though it's off. Isn't your computer like right by your bed?
It is, but all my lights shut off when when I turn it off for the night.
Yeah. Oh, so do you like shut down?
Yeah, I fully shut down my computer.
Okay,
at the
no,
end
I
of the
just
evening.
window lock. Nitro gets here. Dang, Tristan got raided by 13 people. Like,
Damn.
Yeah, he got a 13-person raid. Yeah, it was very impressive.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know who Jesus Flips is. Very nice.
Yeah, an old buddy of mine tuned in this evening, so I've just been chatting with him off and on.
Yeah,
been nice.
Morgul01.
Yep, that's him.
What if they were angelic clerics? I know I have all your
Well,
chats
Anglican.
open. Anglican. I have all your chats open, so I see all the messages being sent. no,
War crimes in the Middle East. What's up?
no.
What?
What?
256,000 troops on the border.
Aha. 30,000 troops on the border.
What the fuck is happening? I'm
What
still
is-
alive, you know.
So
It's
are
a-
we.
It's a fucking song from Hamlet. Or not Hamlet. From
Hamilton?
Hamilton, yeah.
I was like, those are two vastly different plays, my
They
dude.
really are.
Well,
I
one's a
really
play, one's a
fucked up there.
musical.
I really fucked up. Hamlet can be a musical.
I mean, if you had a song say anything, it can be a musical.
Exactly. Like,
heck, let's just get-
oh, my dad is dead, and I saw him in
Heck,
the
let's just get a piano
forest."
here. Let's have a musical D&D where you have to sing the whole entire time.
To be fair,
That'd actually be
that's
kinda
what I'm
cool.
going to. Don't tell Tristan, but that's what I'm gonna make the just me and him D&D. I'm gonna make it into a musical.
That would be fun though. Like that would be a
My
fun
character is a
challenge.
sorcerer, so he's got shitloads of charisma. So I'm just
D&D
gonna
is a
sing all the
musical.
time. What's
Yeah, if I'm
this?
forced to
What's
sing,
this?
I'll be a
The new
very.
city air.
If I'm forced to sing, it will be very, very short because I'll be doing it entirely in the Dr. Claw voice.
I'm gonna sing full-on songs that I just make up in that D&D.
You're gonna
I
grab a
want to
piano
play a bard so bad. You guys have no idea.
and just play a bard.
It's not that easy.
Just take a level in bard.
I'll say we could have swapped this time around.
Look,
Like I didn't
Rogue-
know that you wanted to play a bard, otherwise I'd
No,
played
no,
something
no.
else.
Back when we started this, I wanted to play Rogue Blades because I've been thinking of playing him for like 3 years. But
Okay.
it's a
now
perfect
that
opportunity.
I've started doing all the music stuff that I've been doing, I'm just like I want to play a bard just so I can sing random songs.
You're in like an intense situation. The boss is fighting us. He's blaming us. Just breaking out in song and dance.
I just want to get a long
Exactly.
rest in, man. That's all I want.
I really want a long rest as
We
well.
can get a long rest once we figure out.
Get a long rest once we steal all
politics.
the food.
Yeah, I don't think there's
So
going to be any politics involved. It's going to be basically Bob saying, no, it's okay. We have permission to take this. And
yeah,
people
that
believing him.
sounds about fun. We got this.
Mom said it was okay.
Yo, I feel like Bob would absolutely love Algernon, my changeling sorcerer warlock.
Dang,
He's
this is really
he
getting a snacky.
Why do you feel
no,
that?
he's used cuz he's a bastard.
I mean, I'm not sure. Does Bob come across as a bastard?
No, not like
Okay.
not like that. I feel like he would love him in the sense that they would get along if they were in the same party, like really well.
Okay, probably.
Because the entire point of him is lying and industrial espionage. Because he's a changeling sorcerer warlock. That's like all they can do.
That's fair.
And he rolls really well. Every one of my characters has their own roll scheme. Rogue Blades has been my most average roller so far.
2 Ramsticks are in sync and the other 2 are out of
Spice
sync.
rolls natural 20s every 3 rolls.
They're all
Sometimes
out of
3 in a row, over and
it's like
over.
a sequential
Jesus.
pattern.
Algernon rolls 18s and 19s, nothing else. And Rogue rolls anywhere from 10 to 15, usually.
Do you have like different dice that you use for these characters, or
No,
they
no,
just...
They're different
this
weighted
is-
dice.
This is just what happens when I play these characters. They all have their own sets of basically numbers that they
cheating.
roll.
He plugs
I don't
into the
understand how it
he
works,
plugs
but
into the
that's just
RNG
how it
like, hey,
works. I'm telling them about my Spice's ability to roll natural 20s whenever he wants.
He's a god.
And then fucking Algernon just rolls 19s and 18s and nothing else. And then he gets a 38 on a roll just without even a crit.
You're cheating.
It
What can
was
I
so-
say?
What can I say except I'm winning at D&D?
I thought your 38 was with Candyman.
No, that was with Algernon.
I think it was with both. I think you got. Didn't you get a 38?
To be fair, Candyman got a 38 on trying to break something, while Algernon got a 38 trying to convince someone.
Yeah.
It's almost like I make a character who's good at something, and then I only do that thing.
It's what you do. It's what you do.
Though Rogue Blades has had to do a lot of stuff that he doesn't want to, because he is made for acrobatics, and that's it.
These boots were made for acrobatics.
And that's just what they'll do. I'm gonna drink some caffeine before we start back up.
Oh yeah, my brother won a set of dice and he gave it to me because he obviously doesn't use it.
He cares
So
for
now-
you deeply, and he wants
No,
you to
he
be
want-
happy.
He won. He won. He won it, and just this D4 is really weird though. It's like not like the normal like triangle
Is it
pyramid.
deformed?
No, it works.
I'll see myself out.
I know. This is also really sharp. Like the edges on it
Did
are
you know-
really sharp, and
Oh.
they kind of hold to hurt.
What am I supposed to do now, Tegan?
It's a caltrop. What?
What am I supposed to do now?
Restart the session so that we can try again at that combat?
No.
I think we need to have a second
I can kill
go.
him in 2 turns.
No.
I promise you.
We're not going down that road.
Please.
Reload the save. Reload the save.
Reload the save. Reload the save.
We're
I'm
just-
gonna
we'll just-
save
we'll
scum
just get-
this fucking boss.
We're just gonna keep re-rolling until we defeat the boss.
That's not how
I'm
this
going to say,
works,
fuck that
fucker.
noise.
All right. I feel like we're all back. We're all ready to steal some stuff.
We're
I feel
all
like let's
back.
get back
We're
in
all on
business.
track. It's time to snack.
Eat snacks.
I'm eating nuggets right now.
Okay.
Ooh, how many?
Well, I've eaten 8 so far, and there's 2 left.
10 total.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh. That's the wrong thing. Give me a sec. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. It's not. There we go. D&D? Is it D&D time?
I
It's
believe so.
D&D
We're
time.
here.
D&D time. Gather around.
Yo.
It's D&D time.
So, after hearing some trumpets of alarm, you went and investigated and found that the portal to...
DM messed up.
Yeah, I fucked up and it's caused some big problems, but it's okay. Because it wasn't me, it was the mayor.
Hey, yo, God, what the fuck?
I didn't do it. The mayor did it. Blame her.
I mean, I'm the one who rolled
Anyway.
for the
You
for
did
the
roll for
boy.
which portal opened. It's Nazca's fault secondarily.
You're the one who set the number to that.
I did. Just be thankful you didn't roll a 1.
That probably
Anyway,
would have been worse. Yeah.
Is a 1 the positive energy plane?
no.
What
It's
is
real
a 1?
life.
1 is real life?
Yeah, I punched you in the face.
I'm the only one you can do that
I was
to.
gonna
And
bang
I
on
would
your
beat
door
the
and say
shit out of
something
you.
screams from something pries into reality. From reality, I was gonna put like.
Would you
something
put
dumb.
me into the D&D game?
You'd be in the game. You'd be in the game.
I come into the game. And I
Um,
fucking kill Rogue Blades and assume his position as
God
God.
damn it.
So, having having watched many go down before you, and having run away like the cowards you are
No. It was a
You know, I
tactical
Void
can kill you
creatures.
too, right?
from void creatures, you.
There's a thin line between brave and stupid, and we try not to cross that line whenever possible.
I try to
Yes.
cross that line every time.
Nazca crosses that line every time. Anyway.
There's a
You
line?
made it back here, and you started evacuating the island. You broke Miza out of her rather easily
Cantankerous
broke
jail
out
cell.
in a bowl area because there were no guards to guard her anymore.
I'm very good at that. Maybe
You
that's why I
got
should
the
do it.
cantankerous Kyle back from
Yeah,
Carol,
Kyle. I'm gonna
and
rob him blind and throw him over.
now,
Just kidding.
having done some quick
Mean.
math, you figured out that there appears to be enough food on the 2 ships for like exactly their trip, maybe a little more. And then your ship, not so much. Your ship has enough food for about a day, maybe 2 days.
If we stretch it out.
So, with that in mind, you have been told by your captain that you have 1 to 2 days. So your decision as to where to go, unless you get more food, needs to be based on that. So what are you
Steal.
doing?
We probably can we just
steal
take
some
the
food.
food that they offloaded and just take it on
There
our ship?
are so they
No,
have
no, I'm talking to the
haphazardly-
I'm talking to the boss dude, the
Oh, okay.
Captain Alley.
I mean, there's food out there if you can get it on our ship without, raising suspicion. Sure. Yeah, go for that.
All right. Well, there's the plan, guys. The plan is simple. It's a simple plan.
Simple
take the
plans, you get
food,
simple
And we
plans,
push
not
it
original
somewhere
plans.
else. And that somewhere else is its boat.
All right, well,
Oh.
Rogue is gonna go off and try and find.
Actually, you know what? I think there is
secluded
merit
box of
to
food.
talking to the captains and getting them to agree to let us have the food. Now that I've thought about it for a little while, I don't think you're going to be able to fly me up to them, Roxanne. So I'll just go and talk to them individually while you guys coordinate the loading efforts.
I think if
I
I
would-
drop off some stuff, I could totally fly you up there.
No, it's fine. You just coordinate the loading efforts. I'll talk to the captains.
I'm just gonna grab a couple dudes and
You
go
get some
and start
dudes.
grabbing some boxes of food.
Okay. This is like this is
Oh wait, can I fly up and guesstimate like how far and like how much time we have until like they reach us?
who's them?
The void creatures.
The void creatures. You
like-
can fly up. You've got to get back up to the landlocked lady to like really tell, because there's
She's
a
in the
mountain in
way?
between you and them. Yeah.
Alright, then I would like to go like up to the landlocked lady to like guesstimate how much longer we
Okay,
have
so
left.
Roxanne flies up to the landlocked lady.
And I tell like Rogue, I'm gonna go check how much time we have left before they get here.
Okay.
Don't die.
I don't plan on it. Oh wait,
Good.
can I have my knife back too? Just because it'd probably be useful.
Your geomantic.
I'm
one
going
or
to
your
hand
normal
this to you. I'm not going to throw it at you.
That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming
I
was,
hand
like,
it over
telling
to
you.
you.
Yeah,
I thought you were already flying away.
No. I was like right before like go like fly up. Like I'm
All
telling
right,
like I'm gonna
here's
go.
your knife. It's
go
not
check.
cleaned yet, but I can clean it later.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, all right. Anyways, and then I go off the.
No
guesstimate.
torturing.
Okay, Roxanne, you fly up.
Die.
above the trees and otherwise and look out, could you make me a perception check? And having this information is probably going to be helpful towards your next decision. So
21.
okay, it looks like that string of knocked over giant jungle trees is continuing towards you. You probably have
5 minutes.
5 minutes. You would wager you have
It's been an hour and they started over there and they've moved this
3
far.
hours,
There's this much.
right? So
three-
they're probably going to be here a little bit after this second ship leaves.
Okay. So we have like 3 hours to like.
You
Load up.
estimate, yeah, about 3 hours before they're on the landlocked lady.
Okay. I
So
go back
probably
and
leave before then, hopefully.
Yeah,
so
go
we-
back
But
and
it'll
tell
be
the
pretty
captain.
cool and cinematic if you leave then.
Yeah, but we want to
Okay,
be
so
out
you
of
head back
range
down
where they
Roxanne
don't
over
just
that
kill
time.
people.
So while you're doing this, Rogue, you go out and begin to.
I grab a
gather
couple
up people and
boys
see-
from the.
I think we need like a, what would you call it? Like a nonchalance check, like a
So,
weird
like-
supposed to be doing this check.
Persuasion, I guess.
Maybe performance.
I'm less good at that though. All right. 8. Fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
Can I have advantage because there's all the people around? They're helping me look nonchalant.
No.
We're all helping each other though. Action.
You're pirates.
Yeah, pirates want to help each other look natural.
If
know,
you want to
man?
wait extra time and have everyone put on sailor uniforms, I'll give you advantage.
How much time is that?
Like
Like,
5-10 minutes.
Dawn is 5 minutes off, 10 minutes dawn. Let's do it. Let's get some
Okay,
some fucking
You
uniforms.
guys are like
in
getting
here.
set up because you're like, I don't know if we feel very good at this right this second. And Bob, you're going over to talk to the other 2 ship peoples.
Yep, just to basically
Okay.
smooth things over and be like,
What are
look, we need
you-
extra food.
So there's currently a long line of people being slowly like let onto the ship, and there's like a crowd essentially in
Jump
the
on
way.
their heads, jump on their
What's your
heads.
plan to
Okay.
get through this crowd
Just
to
walk
talk
up
to the guys
somebody.
in charge?
All right, are there any crewmen like accessible down on the docks that I could talk to?
There are like obviously random sailors that are like ushering people in the right direction and stuff and like keeping people in line to not cause more panic than there already is.
Okay.
If you want to talk to them, you can try, yeah.
All right, I'm probably gonna try them at first. Just like get one's attention. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, he's like looking up to like try to find you and he looks down. Oh, hi, you're
This is an amazing voice.
what are you doing there?
Well, actually, I'm from the Seas to Seat over there at the end of the docks. We're also
Ah.
taking on some refugees. We know some food got offloaded here on the docks. We're wondering if we could take some of that to help absorb that to get them to Ironforge.
Huh. Yeah, we're
I
gonna have
suppose
to
if you
like
guys are offloading it. It's already paid for, right?
I mean, I think we need to talk to like the boss for that.
All
I don't
could you
know,
get me
I
through
guess-
the crowd then.
Oh, he like turns around, like scratches his head, like,
I'm just imagining like the sailor dude, like
At least this guy doesn't hate goblins.
well, like looks back at you, looks back at this massive crowd. I mean, oh no, that's not.
that's not my problem.
You're not
You're
trying to get on
really
this
not my
ship.
All right, look, which ship are you on?
I'm on this one. He points directly behind him. There's one,
Okay.
the one that's next to your ship. There's one further down.
I mean-
as well.
Out of character, I just wanted to make sure because this guy does not seem like the sharpest spoon in the drawer.
He's not.
He's
I
a
was like,
sailor.
"Alright." So I'll go talk to your captain then. Thank you for the advice. And
Okay.
then Bob will take a running jump off of the docks, stick onto the side of the ship with his shoes, and then walk up onto the boat.
Okay, just make me an athletics check, just because we want to see how cool this looks.
Can I do an acrobatics check instead?
How far can you jump?
How do I figure that out?
What's your
Is that a movement?
strength?
My strength is 9.
Strength is 9.
9 feet.
Okay, you can make it to the ship before you hit the water.
Okay, good.
Because, like, it's like 10, it's like a little bit less than 10 feet, like 9-ish feet away, right?
Mhm.
And then it's like down. So jumping, you're gonna like jump and then fall, but you'll hit the ship before you hit the water.
Good. That's what I wanted.
So you jump and feet stick to it. Yeah, you're on the ship. You're on the side of the ship.
Okay, and then I'll head up over the side.
You see Bear like
Talk to
coils
them.
around, like looks at you like, what up? You get like this sense of like, ooh, just like this view, this vision of just like an angry like sailor yelling at you. You've never seen this sailor before. You get the feeling it might just be like a random one in Bear's memory that he's projecting to you.
It'll be fine, Bear. Everything's fine.
Bear's his little wings
We have
just
plot
shrug.
armor.
His
I'll
little-
pet Bear a little bit.
Okay. you bring up you walk up the side of this ship. You can see there's like a gangplank that goes out, and then there's a set of like ladders that are on the side of the ship. This ship's so long that there are actually 3 ladders down the side of the dock, and then there's like a plank that goes out to the ladder, and then people are walking out of the plank and starting to climb the ladders.
Yeah.
So from that, you can see there is a person on each of them. One of the people, the one on the closest to you, his cap has a big feather in it.
So I assume that's the captain. But
You are well. Yeah, you've been around this. He is a what do you call? He's a quartermaster. He's the person in charge of like who gets on the ship and why.
okay.
So you walk up the side of the ship, spider climb style, and kind of peer over it. He's like looking at people as they get on the ship and like asking their name, writing it down, asking what they have, and like jotting down little notes about it and stuff as each person is like getting on. And you just like peer over the side, and so immigration's office style, there's a dude sitting on a stool. You're peering over this big wooden ship, the side of it, and then there is another human, looks like a female, probably in her 30s, and she's got 2 children behind her, and your like your hat with your big jangly bells flinks over the side first, and then your eyes peer over, and this dude is talking to her. He's like, "Yes, ma'am, and your son's name." Ah!
Sorry about that.
Who
my
are
good
you?
sir.
Who is this? This is not your son. This is who? What are you doing here? How did you get up? How did you get? He like peers over and sees just like glued to the side.
Slippers of spider climb. Don't worry about it. Anyway, my name is Bob. I'm with the Seas to Seat. I was hoping to speak to your captain about taking some of the food left on the docks.
You said a lot of things. I'm sorry. I'm a little frazzled.
All right, here, let me slow it down for you.
You want to
My
speak
name
to
is
my
Bob.
captain? There's things on the dock. Why do I care? What is this? You're
I
not
mean,
getting on the
some of the-
ship?
No, I'm not getting on the ship.
I don't
just
care
want
what
to
you do.
know-
Get out of here. I don't give a single
All right,
fuck.
And then Bob will scream across the docks, "We got permission from the quartermaster, boys! Load it up!" And
Get
then
it
leave.
all!
Get it all quickly before the captain finds out.
I go out with like 4 other people, all in uniform, and we start loading
You
boxes.
just see people just charge off of the seas to sea and just start fucking grabbing crates. I'm gonna assume you guys. Could I have some investigation checks and athletics checks to kind of put together stuff into like actual just food, and then so let's do. You've got a bunch of people, so investigation check with advantage and then athletics check with advantage.
Alright, so that's gonna be 14 for investigation
Okay.
and 13 for athletics.
Okay. I gave you 2 checks you don't got nothing for. Oh wait, no, you got stuff.
You
It just
did?
didn't- I'm
I
not-
got a little bit, but
You got
not
some.
a lot.
You got a
Those.
little. Okay, so you go out and you start to.
I'm
you're
a
going
rogue,
through this.
I'm good at
there's-
everything.
There's things of flour and things of like juiced
Flour
fruits
is a
of
little
certain
less
kinds.
important because fire on a boat's less usable,
Well,
and
if we're in
flour
a
kind of needs to
controlled
be
area, if we're in a controlled area, if it's like a stove, that's
can make
being
hardtack.
controlled by-
cooked. Yeah, hardtack's like the
Um,
only thing you can really make.
literally.
I'll make a stove safe to use on the
So
ship.
there
And
are
the problem
you
with
go through.
hardtack is if
um,
it's too moist, which it usually is on boats.
You
If you
find
make it
a
on the boat,
thing that
it'll
looks like
go
it's
bad very quickly.
like what would you call it, like dried limes, which are often very
Oh,
helpful.
those are very important.
You
Get those.
find a
No
set of things that
problem.
looks like it looks like probably some hardtack, some very rudimentarily made crackers and biscuits, and lots of bread-like things
Biscuits.
in one.
Any
Fucking
chocolate?
You're going
That
to
is a good question.
it looks like most of this food is rudimentary stuff. There's no expensive
Well,
stuff,
we
and you get the
haul
feeling
on
if there
what
was
we
anything
can in
expensive,
the time
it
we
got special
have.
treatment. You guys start to haul on food, and I mean, Roxanne, you arrive and say, you guys got to be leaving when this last ship leaves, essentially.
Yeah. We have like 3 hours to get like as much stuff as we can on here.
Okay.
Can I go through and like mark stuff to like see like if there's like anything else that's like really interesting, like tools or
Do you can make an
resources
investigation check for other stuff around here as well? Yeah.
or like materials or like a trash can for like or like some like
Or, like,
sulfur
is-
or like
Or like
charcoal.
another pit of despair. Are there any more spheres of annihilation?
Yeah,
within the
11. Wait, did you say insight?
Oh no, just
Investigation.
investigation. Yeah.
I rolled insight. I got a 6.
So 6 plus your investigation.
Well, no, I got a 6 in total.
Oh. Okay.
And
Your insight's
So a
way higher
3
than
plus
your
your
okay.
No.
Oh.
My insight has no bonus. My investigation is a +3.
Oh, okay.
I just rolled well on my insight and
Okay.
versus my
It all makes
investigation.
sense now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Roxanne, you are going around looking for other things. Lots of totes of stuff that you're just like, this is like random metal parts. Lots of sets of like salt and
Any interesting rocks?
nothing crazy. There's you again get the feeling anything that was important probably got put where it was supposed to go, as opposed to just offloaded and just placed somewhere on the dock.
Or like metal. Like what type of metal parts are we talking about?
Looks like lots of things that are like at some point these were probably sets of tools, but they haven't been like gathered into the correct tools. So like the non-wooden parts of shovels, just like a stack of those.
Like handles
There's
and like pickaxe heads.
Yeah, there's like those in part of a crate. There's like a lot of like long spindly things that you get are some they're probably different parts for like carpenter's tools and sections that could make like wood hammers and
probably
wood
use-
drills and
I could
stuff,
probably use
and
to some of
lots of not
stuff.
finished pieces of things.
I'd like to take those onto the ship. They seem useful.
Okay, so you go ahead and get an assorted thing of metals, so just scrap metals, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, how busy is it? Well, I obviously tell the captain that we have like 3 hours before they get here.
Yes. Okay. So, with that in mind, you guys are loading food onto the ships. I'd assume you want to do that for as much as you can. That way you can guarantee you get some food. Could I get? So you have 50 people, and that thing, each of those is like a couple days worth of food. Who's helping with food? Who's doing food stuff?
I would help with food after having talked to the quartermaster.
Okay. So Bob's helping with food. Rogue's helping with food. There's a bunch of pirates. Could I just have both of
I
you
got my
make
boys
me...
Dangerous Dan and Silent Steve
And you've got
on my
plenty of
sides.
time. Could I have both of you make me athletics checks with advantage? And we'll just see how much of this you can get lugged onto the
I
ship
did
before we
already
leave.
make one. Should I make
Yes. Let's just make another one. Just for shits and giggles. Like you...
another? Okay.
This is for like
So that's
carrying around
14.
through stuff, and otherwise opening
One
crates
more
and
than
looking...
the last one. Yeah.
You got 14 as well, Bob?
Yep, I got 14 as well.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you
Wait, do I
two
have to roll
together
something?
plus people. No, Roxanne's busy collecting metal scraps and stuff.
Like
And looking
random
through
parts.
crates. You guys all gather together stuff, and you feel like you get... I'm gonna say, first of all, you get enough to feed the crew and the people here for probably at least one journey. So you about double your food, and then there's after that, you get the feeling there's about an hour left. We'll say.
Okay, let's not cut it too close. Let's just get out of here.
So we have an hour left before they start.
You have
coming
an
in?
hour. The first ship leaves, and the second ship is like getting ready to leave, and they're gonna leave. You know, whenever they do, and you guys feel like you are like an hour is the maximum of whenever shit's gonna start going down here.
Yeah, let's just leave now, guys. Like, let's get as far away from here as possible, so that when they get to the shore, they can't do anything to us.
I second that.
I second that motion.
Okay.
I third that motion. Meeting adjourned.
Well, there's
There's
Okay,
a lot
there's
more
a-
people than just us, but meeting
There's-
adjourned. Let's go.
All the important
there's
people.
47 other people that have an opinion, but I mean,
Okay,
actually,
well,
several of them,
there's only-
the hunters are unconscious. There's several unconscious people, but aside from that,
there's only like 5 people whose opinions matter.
I would
The
like to
3 main
check with the
characters
captain
and the
just
captain and the
one more time
quartermaster.
before we leave.
you're talking with your captain.
Yeah,
okay.
Captain Alley.
What you talking?
Aye, Captain. Do we need anything else before shutting off?
Well, aside from we appear to have enough supplies now for
I did grab
wherever we're
a lot
going.
of food.
We'll determine that once we're not in imminent danger. You hear some. Yeah, like trees toppling and the shrieks of the damned, echoing through the mountains behind the landlocked lady.
That.
You know,
Yeah.
yes, when that is no longer an issue, we'll deal with other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I have a bit of a cough.
That's all fine.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
Yes, we'll, we had enough for just the crew, so now I think we're good. I think we're dandy. I think we should go. Like
Genji.
everyone else is saying. So
All right,
Equal.
time to set off.
Almost said another word.
everybody
that-
gets
that
on the
concept.
boat.
You heard
and
him, men. Set sail.
All right.
You're not in
I've always-
charge.
I've always wanted to say that. I'm sorry.
You're not-
I've always wanted to say that. I'm sorry.
Who told you?
Oh, you
could
said you
do
were a
that?
pirate. before.
I am
Okay.
a pirate.
Everybody get on your boat.
Everybody on the
Anchors
boat.
away.
What the fuck is the
Got
name?
fucking
of
Silent
your
Steve, Dead
quartermaster?
Dave,
See.
Pirate 5, fucking Andrew.
Oh my gosh, Henry. The Bat Bunu.
Patrick, Quartermaster Patrick. His first name is Quartermaster, last name Patrick.
What's his
That
middle name?
Boon, I think, is gone.
Yeah.
I think they left.
They left.
Bat Bunun, you mean extra ration?
There's a pearl baboon on the front of your ship. Yeah,
Since when did we name one of the pirates Guy Doesn't Stuff?
that's guy does some stuff.
To be fair, I named that guy before naming pirates was the funny thing to do. That was like the first pirate I named was Guy Does Some Stuff.
Well, you're on the boat. There's a lot of people on this boat.
Yeah, there's like 50 people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. What are all their names?
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Not at this point in the evening. We're not doing
no,
this.
Look at that. You got Dead Mizza, Dead Mizza.
Dead Mizza.
They're here! No.
It's back! It's back! It's back!
Why is it still there? Why is it still there?
I pulled the wrong one. I pulled the
Why
wrong
did
one.
you
Give
do
me
that?
that.
It's still there. Why is it? Oh no! Ah! Bob, stop playing tricks on us. We know you can do false solutions. But stop! Y'all make it to
Why
the
is it there?
side.
Why is it there?
It's
Why is it
massive.
there?
It's big massive.
I'm
Go.
within 5
Did
feet.
they
I can
go away?
actually kill it
Did
this
they go away?
time. Yeah.
It went away. It went away.
Okay.
They just start swimming
Okay,
towards the
everything's
ship.
good. Everything's good. This is fine. Oh, you're back on the ship. You got Mizza down there
I
heading
do
away.
think we are getting a little late here. So
I do too, but it's
As
okay.
we set off, if we're wanting to wrap it up there,
It's fine.
I think
it
we
might
might.
be a good plan.
I think we might be. You guys, you leave. You're sailing away. As you're sailing away, you see.
Bon
Ah,
voyage.
You hear again the
Sailing
screams of the
away.
damned, and you see many trees kind of topple over the side of the landlocked lady.
I saluted as we sail away.
Bob, in your head, you get a vision of Barlinda, the barmaid. You get a vision of her crying from Bear, just showing that Bear is aware that that's her home and it's gone.
Oh wait, where's Barlinda?
Yeah.
Barlinda's on a different boat.
Okay, she's in
She's
another
I'll
boat
give her
Linda
a few
now.
more pets and say it's fine. She can rebuild. It's better than her dying to those creatures.
Bear sort of nods.
Death is favorable to taxes.
Tegan would know.
I would know. I have taxes.
Yeah, and you guys are, aside from needing to discuss where you're going, you have the foreseeable future at your fingertips.
I think we should go back to
Awesome.
Firekyte
Foreseeable
Island.
fingertip future.
Bob is immediately going to curl up under a stairway and get a long rest in because holy shit.
Long
Play
Play
rest.
us a
in a
song,
day.
piano man.
Wait, where's the piano?
Fuck, there's a piano. Give me a sec. Let me see if I have a piano.
While we were getting everything onto the ship, we also helped the guy carry his piano on.
You
I'd like to
did
go
do
to the
that.
captain and ask him if there's a room where I can start building like stuff for like him and the crew, like magical items.
You wanna make stuff?
Yeah, like magic items.
Well, we don't really
not-
have. You know, there's very little. There's a couple of like rooms beneath the first floor. Here, I have the floor plan. It's just not
Here.
this is not the one I'm sending you is not the correct size. Your ship is the correct size, but the basic floor plan is on the thing, so I can send it to you. But I think yeah, this is probably a good place to call it for now. That way I can.
Could we get a long rest before we call it, or while we call it? I
Yeah,
feel like
longer
If-
would be
long
really
rest
nice.
would be important.
If yeah, does anything happen?
I
That is
don't really
important.
need a long rest personally. I could just take a short rest. But other
So,
than that,
aside from
I-
needing to determine which direction you guys are sailing for the day, which we can do next time, yeah, you get a long rest.